cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world.
Hey, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. Georgia Girl, Illinois Wellness and More. And I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. Can y'all drop some blue hearts in the chat? That will represent my father and others that are dealing with prostate cancer. Hey, I see my members in here. Shout out to those Georgia troopers. Thank y'all for continuing your membership. Thanks to everyone else that came in. I peeked in my chat. I'm like, did I have 33 people in here and I only got 3 likes? Oh my goodness. But hey, it is what it is. They must like what they see over here. So come on back. If you're in the bushes, if you're going to peek, at least give me a thumbs up. That's only being fair. But thank you for the 33 people that I see popped in my chat at one time. I'm like, because I was getting me some water. I'm drinking my cucumber water today. But I'm feeling great. My journey's going well. I was able to complete the first 30 days that I put my mind to do, but the journey must continue. Hey, pre-retirement, good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. If you see someone in the chat you want to connect with, if you want to get to know some people in the chat, just type the word troopers. And that is my dad, y'all. That is my dad. He is a survivor. He's a strong man. Strong. When I say he's strong, he's strong. He's a fighter. He got a lot of wit in with him. I'm just so thankful and grateful that 2 years later, he's still a survivor. 2 or 3 years later, he's still a survivor. I can remember when he first got diagnosed for prostate cancer. I remember when, it was a little kind of rough in the beginning because during the time he was dealing with it, he lost his wife, and mentally and physically, it did take a toll on him, and also took a toll on me as his daughter and other family members. But we're just thankful that he didn't give up, and he's still fighting, guys. He's still fighting. Um, and I just wanted to honor him and honors others that are going through prostate cancer. And over here on my channel, y'all know I love to share different things about awareness, monthly awareness, when I be up to talking about it. So I've been feeling good lately. So that lets you know that things are going pretty good for me. Um, Although a lot of people might not know what prostate cancer is, I always share information, but the information I share is for educational entertainment purposes only. Blue represent prostate cancer. That's why I was saying drop the blue hearts. If you know someone that, hey, Butt Files, good to see you and thank you for supporting. Y'all make sure y'all connect with one another. Y'all know someone in your family that have prostate or been dealing with prostate cancer. If you want to honor them today, or if you want to just honor someone that's dealing with prostate, just put some blue hearts in the chat. Could I see some more blue hearts in the chat? Those blue hearts look so beautiful. And I thank God for my dad. He'll be 83 on his next birthday. My dad will be 83 on his next birthday. Look, he gonna tell me he'll trip that. He don't like when people know his age. I'm like, Dad, it's okay. It's okay if people know your age, but he like, don't tell people my age. But I'm so glad that he's happy. Like I said, it was a touch and go for a couple of type of treatment besides take medication. And the survival rate of prostate cancer, if you get your screening, if you go in early, you catch it, it could be able to catch it. So I'm just going to read a little information, but it's going to be for educational purposes only. Over here, I don't try to diagnose no one. I don't try to tell no one what they should do, what they shouldn't do. Only thing I do is share commentary and encouragement and share things that going on in real life. And my dad, like I said, he's a fighter. And I dedicated this live to him, and I made this shirt. I made this shirt when he first found out he had cancer. This is a shirt of me and him. This came from my shop. I got on him, me and Dad. And this picture here, you probably can't see it that good, but this picture here is when he came to visit me that day. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing? He had came to visit me. It was there about a month after I had my cancer surgery. He had came to visit me, and I was looking real pale on this picture. But this picture will always, I love this picture of me and my dad. And I put it on a shirt. And if anybody want anything custom made, you can email me with a picture or a logo. I can put it on a t-shirt for you. I do things like that also. But this came from my shop here. And I'm doing good. The day is one of those days just happy. I feel happy that my dad is cancer free. He take medication, but he came a mighty long way. And I just thank God. And September is prostate cancer awareness month. So I was just telling y'all to drop some blue hearts in the chat. The blue hearts represent thyroid. It represent prostate cancer. And I also would drop the link if anybody that's a survivor or they know someone that has survived prostate cancer, they want to share, or if they want to put in the chat about someone, if they got a loved one that have done with it, If you want to put some information in the chat about it, I can read it, or you can come on the panel. So I do want to thank Miss Key Kitchen, one of my members, Sirius. She's also one of my members. Like I seen Lion Pride in here. Thank y'all for being on my membership. I do. I look like my dad. Okay. And thanks for the new people that came in. I'm not sure who you are. Val, Sweet Sugary Dreams. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Bud Files, for always supporting. Thank you, Miss Hot Pink. I see you in the chat. Thank you. And Sassy, thank you for coming. And let's go in Six Bowls. Let's congratulate Sassy for getting that 1K, guys. Let's congratulate Sassy is one of the ones over here. She always does the challenges with us. And she also doing her own personal journey over there. And she made it to get 1K subscribers. We're so proud of you, Sassy. You keep up the good work, girl. Go on and get that monetization. Go on and keep working hard and keep inspiring others to with the fitness and health. Hey, Mahaya, how you doing? Good to see you. Yes, she got that 1K the other day. She be over there working hard, guys. She be over there working hard. But my dad, it would be good if he would have come in my chat, but I don't. He might be on YouTube, but I doubt it. But I sent him the video. I put it on Facebook, so he see it, and I just have tears of joy just because I'm a survivor, and he's also one. Also, yes, you worked hard, and thank you for sharing your journey over there on your channel. You continue to keep doing what you're doing. You be over there working hard. You've been documenting your challenges every week. You're inspiring others. So you keep doing what you're doing. That's right. Tell them, serious. I'm not a medical professional. I be at the doctor. I'm just a YouTube vlogger, and I love sharing about awareness and wellness, and I do my meal prep. Y'all been seeing my little food I've been having. I feel so good about where I'm at. I done lost about 12 pounds, y'all. I don't know if y'all didn't notice. Probably can't see it now, but since I've been changing my eating habits and doing what I need to do to stay on this path, I done lost about 12 pounds. And that feel good. But the thing about it is getting that inflammation down. So I will continue to keep pushing. So I had said, since I done got used to the different taste of food and going the route I'm going, I'm gonna try to keep on going, y'all, to my birthday if I can. But the holidays are going to get me. But I already got my menus, and I already know what I'm gonna eat during the holidays. Nothing but baked food, nothing real spicy, no fried. So I've been doing good these past 30 days. My husband even said, okay. He be saying sometimes my food don't be having no taste. When you eat like low fat food and food with less sugar, it have a bland taste, But that's the purpose of it. My main goal is to get the inflammation down. My feet then got a little bit better. It was full of inflammation. It still ain't right, but I can move a little better. My arms have started flaming up. I still got some areas. It's in my joints. So I'm still a work in progress. But today is about my dad. Just in case y'all missed the video, I'm going to show it to y'all again. I already got a copyright for it. So YouTube, they sent me a copyright claim. This live won't get probably won't get monetized unless I take the this out. So this my dad again. And I'm so proud of him for continuing to fight, because during the time he had cancer, his wife had cancer. Then he ended up losing his wife, and it was mentally, it was a lot. And then it affected me just to see what he was going through. But he's a fighter. He's taking his medication. He had to do no chemo. because he went on and got it taken care of. That's what we're going to talk about today, getting those screenings, the age you have to start getting those prostate screenings. So I'm going to share this video again till I set my article up where I want to share.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world.
Yes, that's my papa, y'all. That's my papa. Can I see some more blue hearts? I like seeing those blue hearts. Those hearts will also represent others that, yeah, I shared this in a short earlier. They sent me a claim already. I probably end up taking it off this live. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. But if anybody wants support, y'all can. But yeah, every now and then you want to share a little music, but I know they have their rules. So I do have to, I'll just change it when it's live download. It's not a copy strike, it's just like a copy claim. And my dad is a hero, he went through a lot during the time when he lost his wife and some more personal things, but I don't have to share it. But he did. He went through a lot and some things that we're still praying about. But I know things gonna get better in the long run, because I do believe in prayer. But I'm glad that he notices that something wasn't right, and that's what I want to share today. Anytime that you know something is not going right with your body, please get it checked out. Get it checked out. A lot of us wait until something happens, and we got to encourage our brothers and fathers and our loved ones to get their streams. When it's time for them to get their stream, go get them. I know there are places those tests might be high, but if you got any type of medical insurance, if you're able to go get your stream, it's very important. And my dad, he went on and did what he had to do. So he didn't have to go through none of that chemo and stuff. Let's see, did I put that up there? Let's see. Y'all over here, I be calling myself the bootleg health class. Terry should get on me about that. But yeah, I just like to share different stuff so people can know what I'm talking about. And I had to educate myself more and more about this, because this is what my dad was dealing with. This is just an article right here. It's just showing about prostate cancer, just in case a lot of people, because I like for people to know what I talk about. And you can look this up on your own. And I find, I have to, like I said, since my dad was dealing with this, I had to really educate myself and see more and more about what he was dealing with. If you're in the chat, if you're looking at the stream right here, it's just talking about what is prostate cancer. You can read along with me. And if you already know what it is, like I said, this is for educational purposes only. And this is how I share my awareness, by sharing information and encouraging others and myself, if it's about women or men, encouraging us to go to the doctor and make sure we take care of ourselves. But I'm not here to tell no one to go to the doctor, because that's not my place. Only thing I do is share commentary, and I, try to use it as a way to motivate others. So right here, just show about what prostate cancer is and where it's located at. A cancer in a man prostate is a small walnut-sized gland that produces seminal fluid. A man prostate produces the seminal fluid that nourish and transfer the sperm. You know, a lot of people probably like, what's she showing that? But this is what it is, guys. This is what it is. And a lot of men don't probably like to go to the doctor for this because it does have something to do with their manhood. So, but still, you know, if you want to live, if you want to take care of yourself, you got to get yourself seed out. You know, I'm trying to read that, but it's a gland, and once they get filled with fluids and stuff, you know, if you go to the bathroom and you notice you go to the bathroom a lot, and you just notice something different when you know about you in that way, don't hesitate. Go see about yourself. Go see about yourself. So this right here is just showing what it is, where it located at, and things like that. So y'all see that? You could also find this on Google, or you can find this at the cancer research, because that's what I be doing, getting it from cancer research. So right here, I'm just going to talk about the statistics and what age you're supposed to start getting your screening. It's a certain age you're supposed to start. And I was hoping I get some guys in the chat and talk to them. Over here on my channel, I want my guys to know that I think your health is important too. I think your health is important, just like the women's health. You know how we have to go for our breast check and cancer screening is the same with the men. Men also have breast cancer, but women don't have prostate. They do have colon cancer, but they don't have prostate. So the men are the only one that be diagnosed with prostate. So right here, they said 6 to 8% of men know someone who has had prostate cancer. 1 in 4 men have never discussed a prostate screening with their doctor. Yeah, so like the guys that go to the doctor, when you reach a certain age, your doctor is going to suggest you getting those screenings. Like my husband is 60, so he's scheduled for another colonoscopy because he already had one. Sir, when you reach a certain age, it's certain times you have to do those tests. You know, the certain age for your breast cancer screening, the certain age for your, but you can get your pap smear anytime. You don't have to be a certain age to get your pap smear. But when you get your prostate screening, you have to be a certain age. So right here, I'm just showing that. I talked to my dad yesterday. I hadn't talked to him today, but I did see him in the video. He was going out of town, but he's doing great, and I feel so good that he moved back to Georgia. Because he was in South Carolina. He still go there, but I'm just glad we don't have 240. I don't have 240 to see him now. So God is good. I thank God for that. So right here, they said men have never discussed prostate screening with their doctor. So if you have the age and you curious about the prostate cancer screening, just run it by your doctor. But 9 out of 10, your doctor gonna suggest you get those tests. If you have someone in your family that's have prostate, especially the men, they suggest that you get those screening. Like my brothers, I have 5 brothers, and three of them is my dad, and so the doctor already suggests to my brothers, since my dad have prostate, they got to get checked. One of my brothers already got checked. The other 2 got to get checked now. So, because, you know, some cancers be hereditary and some don't. But by you having a loved one as like your dad or your uncle or a sibling with prostate, it's best to get, yourself checked. So we finish reading this right here. They said 53% of men have never worried about getting prostate cancer. Okay. 42% of men aren't familiar with the warning signs of prostate cancer. 45% of men are uncomfortable with the idea of a rectum exam. See, that's why I was saying a lot of men are very uncomfortable with the exam. My brother said he did not like it because they have to check the other part of your body. But it's best to be knowing and not knowing. That's what they have to do, guys. They have to put that. I'm sorry. They have to check that back part and see what's going on. What you said, Miss Key? Thank you for always sharing this type of information. You're welcome. You know I do this every year. I do it for breast cancer, prostate, fibromyalgia. I do it for my thyroid. I do it for different things. I'm feeling pretty good. How I was, Miss Key. I be on the road now. And I'm glad I'm getting back to myself where I'm able to share information. Y'all know when I get down, you don't see nothing too much, not no live streams anyway. But I think when I start changing my lifestyle and start getting my anxiety and under control the way I wanted to, I'm starting to get back on track, and sometimes it takes for you to just push yourself and, just go for it, And that's what I've been doing. My family was saying they proud of me. They see what I'm doing. And long as I'm feeling better. Thank you. And thank y'all like Miss Key, Serious. I see all y'all comments. Thank y'all for encouraging me. Thank y'all for saying I'm doing a great job. But it's not easy, Miss Key. It's not easy. You know me and you have look. You be talking about you had a ginger ale one day. I was like, oh, Miss Key, don't be telling me that now. I got something similar to it today, but it's cucumber water. Definitely going to be pushing myself this week. Okay, you do that. And we have to keep encouraging ourselves and encouraging others also. Somebody read this part right here. They said 42% of men aren't familiar with the warning signs of prostate cancer. See, a lot of men don't know the signs and different things like that. So I'm just going to read a couple of signs of prostate. And if any guys watching from the bushes, like I said, this is commentary. But anytime you find that you have something going on, please consult your doctor. Don't hesitate, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Like my husband, he got to do it. He don't want to get another colonoscopy, but his doctor already told him. I think you have to get them you start getting them at 40 some, and then you start getting them every 10 years. Because I think when I got my first colonoscopy, I was like 46 or 47. I'll probably be due for another one when I get 60. So, yeah. I'll be 57 on my birthday. Right here is just showing the age about when you're supposed to start getting your screening. And this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Thank y'all for coming in. Like I said, a lot of people like these conversations I have. Some people probably think it's boring, but when it comes down to our mind, body, and soul, I like to know everything I need to know. And I like to share it, And I think for the one that does hang around and watch, and listen. But I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTube creator. But always listen to your doctor. Talk to God, I can share information, but that don't mean I know your situation. But anybody that's a survivor, or they know someone that's dealing with prostate, if they want to come up and share, I can drop the link. Just let me know. They said right here, the prostate cancer screening should be discussed with a doctor at age 50. So they start screening our men at age 50 for men at the average risk, but at age 45 for the high risk men, including Black men and those with family with history. That's what I was just saying. If you got someone in your family like a close a close brother or sister, sibling, or your dad, your uncle, your granddad, they would suggest you get those screenings done because it can be hereditary. Like I said, one of my brothers got there. My other one's about, he ain't gonna let them folk do him like that. I'm like, look, that's the only way they go. That's the only way they'll find out by putting something, they have to check you in that area. So men at the age risk should discuss streaming starting at age 50, while high-risk individuals, including Black men and those with family history. Our Black men, they have the higher risk, guys. Our Black men have the higher risk. If they're at age 50, it started at age 45. Is anybody in the chat? Do y'all know if y'all dad or uncles have been having a streaming for this? Okay. Should consider starting at age 45 and even earlier for those with multiple family members diagnosed with the disease. And through discussion with your doctor about your individual risk and potential benefits and harms of streaming is essential to make an informed decision. Starting age recommendation. Average risk start discussing prostate cancer screening with your doctor at age 50. High risk, if you're high risk, they'll start at 45. If you are Black and have a first degree relative like a father, brother with prostate cancer, you know what I'm saying? If you got somebody that close with it, it's best to get it checked. I'm going to challenge myself this week to only drink water and coffee. Okay, Big Key, I feel you. You can do it. My dad is no longer here. My uncle had it done. Okay, that's great. We got to encourage our uncles, our brothers. You don't have any brothers, Sassy? Once they get the age of 50, where they got like a close relative, like a brother or your dad, they want them similarly, the children to get tested. Like since that with my dad, I got 3 brothers. One of them got tested. One of my brothers told me he ain't been let them folks do him like that because they have to test your rectum. And me, a lot of men don't like that. Some men like people going there, but then some men don't. Y'all know what I'm saying. Because they have to check that area. Because y'all know we have our pap smear. They check us back there too. And that ain't no good feeling. You are okay. But if you're high risk, get yourself checked. How did they check for women to see if they have? Women don't have prostate, but they have colon cancer. They check you in, your rectum area, Miss Key. My brother ain't going to Sassy. He probably like my brother. They don't want nothing going in there. I ain't laughing, but that's how they have to check it. Because my other brother, when he like, I ain't doing that no more. I'm like, they want my brothers because my dad didn't have it. Anybody that in their family that close, like your dad or brother, they will suggest it. But yeah, the women have colon cancer, but Who is that? Yeah, what's on?
Really?
Oh, okay. When you went to the doctor, did she check you for prostate? I'm talking about prostate.
No. She talking about sitting talking about the thing like Larry.
Oh, you don't like for them to check you like that, do you?
Miss Suzanne used to do it.
But was it uncomfortable for you? I'm talking about her.
Well, I gotta do a colonoscopy because that way you do really check.
That we talking about. A lot of men don't like for them doctors to do that. My husband said he ain't like it either, y'all. Well, that's the only way they'll be able to check it. They have to, and when the women, they do women like that too. Huh? Yeah,
What y'all said, Junior Sunday?
It was a National Sun Day the other day.
You see when I put it up, Junior?
Mm-hmm. But you ain't, look, when you supposed to do your colonoscopy?
So she told me that to do that thing like Larry.
Oh, you got to send it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm talking to my husband, yeah. He said that lady used to do him like that. He like it. But that's the only way. Yeah, it's a different with the women and men. But y'all know when we get our pap smear, I know they will check you in that area also. Oh, you did, Sassy? I didn't like that. Ooh, but it's best to be knowing something and not knowing. But y'all know our men, some men just don't like to go to the doctor until something happens. What my men's at today? Y'all scared to come in the chat today? What my men's at, y'all? What Kenneth? What Frank? They probably watching football. What Knots and Terry? The guys would normally be over here. But I'm trying to go to my video. I'm trying to go to the live stream on my other phone if I can see the comment. But it's best to get those things taken care of. There's a lot of time I be uncomfortable. At what age for women? Hold on. She said, hold on. Mickey, you still young. You ain't hit 40 yet. Once you start hitting 40, oh, how many people in the chat? 40 and start hitting 40. It seems like, woo, everything. You have to check everything. It just seems like you start. I'm not saying, but it seems like you start having issues when you start reaching the age 40. I had a colonoscopy done in 2000. This Sassy said she had a colonoscopy done in 2021. I go back in 10 years. Sassy, you might be like in your, how old are you, Sassy? I never knew what your age was. So you must be like in your 40s or something. Because you said you had a colonoscopy in 2021. I go back in 10 years. It's been 4 years, 6 more years to go. Yeah, they put you to, girl. They put you to sleep. You know them. But it's very uncomfortable, but it's a good test. They'll check your colon. They'll let you know if you have colon cancer. They'll let you know if you're dealing with pancreas cancer and stuff like that. No, you don't feel that, but you just feel that after effect from it. Okay, my daughter drove me there and picked me up at the dock. Yeah, you can't drive during that time. So I'm gonna tell you in a minute, Miss Keys, what age for the colon. Girl, you got a good little while to go. Cause you still in your 30s. Oh, for real? I didn't know you was in your 50s. You look good, girl. You look good. All right then. Keep on doing what you're doing. Cause I'll be 57 on my birthday this year. My husband doesn't like going to the doctor. I have no problem going to the doctor. My husband used to didn't want to go, but child, They got him on 2 types of blood pressure. I'm gonna put it down and get back on camera. And I'm gonna let you know about the age limit. This right here just showing the age limit when they start doing screening for men. They start at 50, but if you got a relative like a brother and a dad, they will suggest you start getting your screening at 45. But I'm trying to get my other 2 brothers to go, but that boy to my they ain't really be doing me. I'm like, okay. They don't even want to do a colonoscopy. So what they gonna do now if you don't get a colonoscopy, what they do, y'all said that girl talk about everything over here. If you don't get a colonoscopy, what they do, they have for you to set a sample of your, you know what, y'all know. If you don't get a colonoscopy, they'll have you to send a sample of that, and they can send it off. They can send that off, and they can test your, you know what, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Your poop. I didn't want to just come out and say it. So now they have you to put it like, now they got it where you can put it on an envelope, right? And you can put it, I don't really want to discuss it, but they want you to put it in a little tube and send it off. And once they examine, they'll let you know whether they think that you got something going on with your colon. So it's a lot of stuff that they do now. It's a lot of stuff that they do. That's it, Sassy. That's it. Yeah, they do that. Yeah. That's why I said I couldn't be no doctor. I'm sorry, y'all. Some of the doctors have to really examine that. But that's how they able to check out to see if you got colon cancer and prostate for the men. Oh, that's what they do, girl. Is that what they do? Ooh, chat. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Y'all know we have to change our babies, right? Y'all know we have to change when we have to change our babies' pampers and diapers. And y'all remember how we used to have to do that? Just imagine. Yeah, just imagine they have to do that for grown people and check that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Lord. But yeah, on a serious, where my guys at today, y'all? They scared to come in the chat today. What Kenneth and Terry and Frank, my normal guys, would be in here. They scared to talk about them colon. I think Frank did have a colonoscopy though. You know, I know Mama G when I was sick. Yeah. I remember you at that. Ooh, time. Me and McKee were both on the same. Me and McKee were on the same antibiotics, y'all. We both were dealing with stomach issues. I told McKee, I said, you know, I always have said, McKee, you just like my daughter. And when we found out we was taking the same medicine, I'm like, girl, is you my child for real? I believe my guy's scared to come in here today, y'all. I ain't gonna ask y'all nothing. But yeah, Frank just had one. But I know that this football Sunday, I know what Frank probably doing. Okay, what age women for colon stream for colon tip? What age women for colon tip? Mickey, I think you still got a while to go because you don't start getting a colonoscopy until you turn like in your 50s. So you just 30. You and my daughter about the same age, 36, 37. So you got a ways to go because I think they start doing breast cancer exams at 40 something. But like you said, Sassy, that is part of life. It is part of life. And yeah, they watching football. Yeah. It started at age 45, Miss Key, when they start streaming women for colon cancer at age 45. But If you know someone, like if your mom or close relative had that type of cancer, you know, they the doctor, cause y'all know you go to the doctor, right? They always ask your family history. They might ask you what, you know, who in your parent, who in your family dealing with blood pressure, or anybody in your family dealing with any type of cancer. So you ain't gotta do the colonoscopy.
I don't know. Whenever you gotta send it to me, you know.
Yeah, you gotta send your poop off.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, she got to send me the stuff.
Yeah, they gonna send you like a thing through mail. I did that one time. I didn't like that, but that's part of our life, y'all. It best to be doing early detection and be sorry about it later.
You be leaving here out? You put it on?
Uh, I probably can cook it tomorrow. I mean, you might have to cut it up. How we gonna be? I mean, we'll figure it out. I've got we got that thing no more. But I had my first mammogram done at 40. Okay. You have to cut it up, probably.
Do we leave it out?
Yeah. Yeah, you start getting your mammogram at 40. So Mickey, you good to go for a couple more years. She the same age T, but I think she 1 year older than T. Mickey Ernie.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why she called me Mama G. I'm old enough to be her mom. But yeah, I was just talking to my husband. He said he gotta wait till they see him the thing to use. But you know, it's a lot of this stuff that I don't want to look at no oatmeal pie. Go on, man. You ought to be shaming yourself.
That's an evil one.
Don't be showing me no oatmeal pie. Look what I got.
I ain't evil one.
Go on, eat the oatmeal pie then. You know that. Go ahead. You all right. I can't even eat. I'm supposed to be eating nothing with sugar in it. Not right now. He gonna show me y'all know them good old oatmeal pie. He gonna show me an oatmeal pie. Yeah, you eat one, then you gonna be want another one and another one.
I have bought a whole packet of pecan fruit. I ate a whole damn packet. Damn.
That how it be. But getting back to the prostate, I just like to encourage my guys. Look, just get yourself checked out, and you know, early detection does say he ain't gonna show me an oatmeal pie, y'all. Ain't he wrong for that?
I don't need it.
He wrong for that. He talking about he don't need it. He know he don't need it, but you know how it is sometimes. That's why I just when I have that taste for something sweet, I either get some out my health box I be getting, or I make me a yogurt, get me some yogurt or something. I have to place the other sweet, so I be good to go then. My husband tell y'all, my husband been the same size. He might have gave a few, but my husband, his metabolism is not like mine. He can sit here and eat whatever he wants. And it don't bother him. Let me sit here and try to eat all that stuff. Either it'll get me to melt my stomach or it'll blow me up. How much weight you done gained, Ernie? Since we've been married 35 years, how much weight you think you done gained? About 10 pounds all them years. But how many pounds you think you have probably gained since we've been together?
I ain't all no.
You ain't gained none either.
No, I know it. I ain't all no. I'm good.
What you weigh now?
About 160.
He weigh about 160. You see your husband weigh 150. Ernie weigh about 160. He probably, I say he might have been in game maybe about 10 pounds.
No weight.
At the most over all the years we've been together. But my metabolism, woo. I got that thyroid stuff going on, child. It made my weight go up and down. That's why I be struggling trying to get back on track. Yep. But he didn't like to go to the doctor either, y'all. My husband did not like to go to the doctor, did you, Ernie? You didn't like to go to the doctor until you started having no blood pressure problem, did you?
Yeah, but she got my blood pressure down.
That's good. But you still taking those 2 pills, though.
3.
You take 3 blood pressure pills. My husband on 3 blood pressure pills, y'all. He got that. He got that real bad high blood pressure. Oh, come there reading y'all chat. I take 1.
All this bread. I ain't got nothing to get in.
Tell me about it, Sassy. He hasn't gained no weight. I'm the one that gained the weight. Tell me about it. Okay, she's her husband's 150 pounds. That's what McKee say. That okay, I will. I love you too. Like McKee. I must say McKee ain't no side. She ain't no side. That's why I said, girl, what you be doing all that? I mean, I know a lot of people just like to stay in shape. And it's good. It's good that you do that. Yeah, some things are just the way it is. But I love my life. I just work at trying to get better at some things, Because when that doctor told me about that inflammation, he told me the foods I need to stop eating. And I was like, Lord, I'm going to be able to do it. And I've been doing it. And my husband can tell you, I ain't no fried food. I ain't drunk no ginger. I ain't had nothing with caffeine. How about Ernie? You I ain't been having, you ain't been seeing no ginger ale in their house, is you? I ain't been drinking no ginger ale. I ain't had no fried food. He know what I be here cooking. He be like, what we gonna drink today? I said, well, I got my water. And then he be seeing me in here mixing up all this stuff. Yeah. I walk a little bit too to help go along with some of the stuff I got going on, but I don't never record. I just walk a little bit in the yard. But when that feet, I don't want to push myself up. I don't want to get back like I was this feet. This thing had me. Whoo. It still ain't completely right, but it's better than what it was. No, he don't supposed to eat pork, but he will. Mickey said, Ernie. Mickey said, Mr. Ernest is not supposed to eat pork. He don't supposed to, but honey, he'll eat it. When I was up at our daughter's house, he said, I fried me some chicken. So he do it because he know I don't supposed to have it. He'll fry him some. Cause I be telling them, if I don't supposed to have it, I'm not gonna cook it. I don't know what they gonna do for Thanksgiving. Who gonna cook for Thanksgiving? Who gonna cook for Thanksgiving? Chitlins. Lord Jesus. McKee don't like chitlins, Ernie.
Huh?
McKee don't like chitlins. Mm-mm. I showed her some one day. I had put some on a video one day, right? And she talking about, how they eat that. One day at a time, I will continue to walk daily. Health is wealth. Absolutely. This man over here talking about some chitlin, y'all. Now, when he really want them, he will sit there and clean them. He clean them himself. I be like, I ain't food them things. And I know I can't eat none. No way you want to eat them things knowing I can't eat none.
I ain't eat none in a while.
I know you ain't ate none in a while. He clean them. I don't think he didn't tell me he just watch them. Just see about them. He'll do it now. And he'll sit there and eat them all, y'all. I be like, Ernie, now you know better. I be getting on him about that salt. And he know that salt is not good for him. I can, because when I'm cooking my food now, I use that no salt. And I can see him over there just putting salt, just piling. I'm like, man, in that hot sauce. Ooh, he love himself some hot sauce. I'm drinking some cucumber water right now, y'all. So if y'all see me get up because I'm using the bathroom. But I just wanted to bring that for our guys today. I know today is football Sunday. I know a lot of guys are probably watching football, but we got to encourage our brothers and uncles and nephews and our men to go to the doctor. Don't wait until something happened. That's why, I was due for the flu shot. How many of y'all took the flu shot yet? I didn't go the other day, but I probably go this week because that COVID is still out there. And they already told me a lot of things I'm allergic to. So, Mickey, did you see my egg this morning? I separate the eggs, y'all. Let me show y'all how I separate the egg. I took the egg and I just put a little hole in it. And I just drained the white out of it. And that's how I made them eggs the other day. They was all right, but I can tell they don't have the white in it. So since I can't eat the white part of the egg, I got to eat the yolk. Yeah. But for our guys, let's just continue to go get your checkup. The same for the women, but women go to the doctor faster than men do. A lot of men wait until something happens. And that's the wrong thing to do, guys. Don't wait until something happens and say, ooh, I should have went the other day. But that's how it is, though. That has just men like that. It ain't a problem about it. What they choose to do. But I tell my brothers, I tell my husband, hey, Joshua, that's one of my guys. How you doing? Good to see you, Joshua. I'm so proud of you, Joshua. Joshua be over there doing his exercises, y'all. Joshua, how much weight you done lost? You take your flu shot in November? Yeah, I was due the other day, but I didn't go. I probably go this week. But because I had the flu before y'all, and that ain't no joke. I never had the COVID, but I did have the flu. How you been doing, Joshua? Joshua been sharing his journey over there, y'all. Joshua over here talking about prostate awareness. Yeah, I see you over there. You be doing your push-ups and you've been documenting your journey over there. That's great. But today we're talking about prostate. You still in your 20s, so you start getting your screening for prostate at the age 45 and 50. And the prostate cancer is something concerning your prostate. And when if it bothers you to use the bathroom and different things like that, if you notice in your private area that something is going on with you in that way, just go to the doctor and let them check you. But you're real young, so they won't suggest that unless you're having some other issues. Joshua, do you go to the doctor? Do you like going to the doctor? I'm sure you do go because I know you have autism, but do you go get your checkups when you need to get your checkups? Do you go get any shots? You're doing good over there, Joshua. I be seeing your videos. I see you out there playing your basketball. I see you out there walking. That's good. Shout out to everybody that is doing something to better themselves. You're doing it because that's what you want to do, not because of what somebody else has said about you. It's because of what you're doing and how you feel about yourself. Because what I'm doing over here, I'm doing it for my health. I changed my lifestyle, my eating habits, my drinking habits, doing more and more what the doctor is telling me to do. And I feel good. I'm confident about what I'm doing. Sometimes, my anxiety used to be so bad at one time, but, like I said, I used to have to just let things go because stress will kill you. I was stressing about my dad when he had the cancer during the time when his wife died and some more personal things were going on with it. It affected me. And one thing about me, I'm an emotional eater. It seems like when I get stressed, I eat. And I had to control that. I had to control that. So now I'm feeling good about my journey. I feel good about what I'm doing. And I'm continuing to keep moving forward. And a lot of stuff you just have to let go, guys. You have to let go. Emotional eater is when you're taking your emotion out of, you let your food, but food and other things doesn't solve what you're going through. You have to let things go. That's what I've been dealing with. And like it's just like it don't solve nothing. The only thing is just messing up my metabolism. It just that's why I just said I gotta let it go. Now I just said let go and let God. And like I said, you have to take those mental breaks. You have to deal with that. Because when I was going through with my foot, I was in so much pain. I couldn't think right. I was like, Lord, I'm already dealing with my back and my knee. Here come my foot. And I'm like, not my foot. That's what I was saying, not my foot. You know, I'm like, oh my God. So I had to really get myself on track. And since I was doing it, I still be doing those stretches. I take my foot and go up, go down, just trying to stretch that tendon. And like in the morning time, it still be aching. That's why I say it ain't completely gone, because once I get up, I still can feel it some. But my doctor said I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track with everything. But as long as you feeling good about what you're doing and how you doing it for yourself, that's all what matters. So today, everybody give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand for whatever you're doing to better yourself. Let's put some hand claps in the chat. If you feel good about what you're doing right now, let's put some hand claps in the chat. Find me a hand clap. If you got hand claps on your emojis, if you're feeling good about yourself right now today, let's put some hand claps in the chat. Absolutely. Because we got to clap. We have to clap for ourselves. We got to encourage ourselves. That's the way I wanted to look. That look good. Yeah. I put that, you got what I had cooked today.
I put all that together and put the juice on it.
Okay. This man can eat, y'all. My husband, I know you ain't even eat all that.
It ain't nothing to eat.
It's a lot.
It look good, though.
Yeah, it look good. Lord have mercy. I thought you had already ate. Because I had made some smothered chicken today, right? And he putting it on some noodles. Because I love my peppers, y'all. I love my red, green, orange. I love them peppers.
I put all that pepper in that with.
Yeah, I see it. It look good the way you got it. Yeah. But we got to do what's best for us. So our guys, and thank you, Joshua, for coming in. Are you watching the football games? Who playing today, Ernie?
We got a Green Bay tonight.
Oh, the Cowboys. He a Cowboy fan, y'all. So they playing tonight.
Yeah,
oh Lord, look. He gonna be in there cutting up tonight, y'all.
I can't get to him. I'm watching my phone.
Oh, what channel is on?
I think it's on NBC.
Oh, okay. But yes, the Blue Hearts are representing the ones that are survivors and are still fighting prostate. That's why I'm glad my dad, even though my dad, he doing good. He didn't have to take no, dad didn't even have to take, okay. Dad didn't even have to take no chemo. Only thing he had to do was take a little pill for his prostate. My dad,
he don't do no chemo.
He never took no chemo.
He 80 or something.
80, he'll be 83 December.
So he ain't got it bad.
No, because he went and got it. See, he went soon as he saw that he started having problems. That's why I was just talking to the chat and people that are listening. Once you start, let me see what are some of the signs of it. But he doing good. He had lost a little weight, but he didn't gain his weight back now. He doing good. I'm just proud, and I thank God for it. I didn't see the movie with Ruth and Boz. I think I'm gonna watch it tonight. So I'm gonna read what are the symptoms of prostate. Yeah, he doing good. He just have to take a pill every day. But other than that, just like I have to take my thyroid pill every day. He didn't have to have no type of surgery. Thank God for that. Cause if you don't like some cancers, if you don't catch in time, you do have to have surgery. Like I had to have my thing removed. Have y'all seen the movie yet? Boz and Ruth. Uh, It's on Netflix. I think I'm gonna watch that when I get out this live. If I don't fall asleep on it. It look like it ought to be pretty good. Have y'all seen it's on Netflix? Okay. Like I was saying, it said the prostate is a small walnut-sized gland that is located underneath the bladder. It surrounds the upper portion of the urethra, a tube that transfer. That's what the guys have to when they use the bathroom. When the guys have a hard time using the bathroom, if you have a for the men, if you have a hard time going to the bathroom like urine, please report to your doctor. They said the prostate plays a very important part of the reproductive system of men as it produces the majority of the semen, which carries sperm, which is vital for reproduction. Okay? Prostate cancer is a serious health condition. Next to skin cancer, this is the most common type of cancer that affect men. However, in other parts of the world, such as Latin America and Africa, prostate cancer is very uncommon. Prostate cancer tends to grow very slowly. It's not a fast moving cancer unless it had just got to the part where it got bad. What I'm reading is for education and entertainment purposes only. Um, they symptoms are associated with it until it has reached an advanced state. However, many men overlook them and do not receive the medical treatment they need. So what I'm saying, here are some symptoms that could be indication of prostate cancer. Like I said, I'm not here to diagnose anyone. This is commentary. I'm a YouTube blogger. I share about wellness and health. But always, if you have any type of symptom, anything, if you where you cannot use the bathroom, guys, please go to the doctor. Or if you're going regular, all right. They said 13 symptoms that can be indication of prostate cancer. And this is just commentary, not a diagnose. An increase. I have to say that because I don't know about this saying, oh, she over there trying to nope. I can't diagnose nobody when I'm steady going to the doctor. Shoot. But I was looking at my insurance bill the other day. Insurance pay their part. I looked at my part. I'm like, okay, y'all put me on a payment plan. Because I know I've been going for my treatments every week. Thanks for everybody who joined in. Thanks for the likes, and I appreciate everyone. I'll make sure I'm not overlooking nobody. I'm just reading the 13 symptoms of prostate cancer. One of the most common symptoms of prostate cancer is an increased need to urinate. Not only do you feel like you have to, this right here, if you have to go a lot, if you have to go to the bathroom a lot, that's a flag right there. That's a red flag right there. Not only do you feel like you have to urinate more often, but you may have also experienced a high of sense of urgency when the need to urinate doesn't arise. It might feel like you gotta go, but you really don't have to go. But it just, you know how you feel like you got to go to the bathroom, but you really don't have to go. The increased need to urinate and the heightened sense of urgency is often more intense during nighttime hours, which make it difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep. I remember my dad say he had to go to the bathroom a lot. I remember him saying that. Since the prostate is located near the nerves that control your bladder function, it is because of enlarged, it becomes enlarged, or it might be a tumor is present in it. It can cause an increased need to urinate. So if you notice that you just going to the bathroom a lot, I mean, soon you drink some, or even if you don't drink anything, they said mostly happen during the late hours at night when you're trying to rest. This can make you feel like you having to urinate more frequently and quickly. Though an increased need to use the bathroom can be a symptom that is associated with several conditions, it's one of the most common signs of prostate cancer. So again, if you're using the bathroom regularly, that you haven't been using a lot lately, probably got to get that checked out. So these are just 12. I'm just reading the 12 symptoms of, putting this in the chat. But I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Well, it's evening now, it's night. We're in the fall season. Time gonna be changing. With I think November, it start getting that night quicker. You can tell the time is trying to change now. 12 symptoms of prostate cancer. So I just read number 1. For anyone that's watching the replay, especially the guys, make sure you get your screening. The screening arm starts at 45. But if you got a close kin relative with it, it's best to get it checked out. Okay. So right now I'm just reading the 12 signs of prostate cancer. Let's see. So like I said, number 1, if you urinate a lot. Oh, it's 5:53 where you at? It's 7:54 now. One of the first sign was if you're urinating a lot. The second sign is if it's difficult for you to urinate. You know, when you get ready to go to the bathroom, it just won't come out. Get that checked out. Though the need to urinate can increase with prostate cancer, it can be difficult to make urine start. Often people who are suffering from prostate cancer found that they have increased need to urinate and their urgency is to go intense. They also have a hard time eliminating the urine. The reason this can happen is because of the pressure that the tumor that are associated with prostate cancer may be pushing on the uterus. Okay. There's all types of signs that you will notice, but if you're not able to use the bathroom, or you're not able to urinate, and if you're having a hard time, get that checked out. Okay. Yes, it's almost 8 o'clock here. So I think the time will go back in November. So I just read number 2. If you have difficult using it, if you are using it regular, either way, get it checked out. The weak flow of urine. Another symptom is that commonly associated with prostate is a weak flow of urine. The flow may seem like it's less powerful than it used to be, or it may even come out as nothing more than dribble. Despite how much you have to urinate, you may also experience a disruption in the flow of urine. It may stop and then start again. If you notice that you're not using it, like, everybody should know their body. You ought to know how much you probably do in a day. Because we're supposed to use the bathroom at least every day. Some people probably pee just about every day. Now, the poop, I got a wellness thing, so that's why I'm talking about it. So if you don't pee, if you don't, I'm just gonna say urine. If you don't urine in 2 days, you gotta get yourself checked. If you don't even poop within a day or two, you either constipated or something else going on with you. You have to notice that because you're supposed to have a normal bowel movement. You're supposed to be able to have a normal urine flow. And if those things have slowed down within 1 or 2 days, it's something ain't right. And if you know your body, if you know your body, if you know you normally go to the bathroom and it just stop all of a sudden, See, I be checking for all that. I check for all of that. Because certain foods, if certain foods don't make you go to the bathroom, and if you've been going and all of a sudden you don't go, something going on. I'm just going to tell you. Okay, right here it said, the flow might seem like it's just a little dribble. You may also experience a disruption in the flow of urine. It may not stop and start again. Okay, just notice those signs. Notice the sign. This symptom of prostate cancer again has to do with the position of the prostate. Since the gland is situated near the uterus, when it's sick with cancer, it can become inflamed. Here we go with the inflammation, guys. This inflammation, that's why I tell y'all, that's why I'm fighting hard to get this inflammation. Inflammation can cause different types of cancer. It can cause heart attacks. It can cause all different types of things. So inflammation be everywhere. My son got it in his eye now. He ain't been to work none this week. His eye all red and it all messed up. He said, Mom, I got inflammation in my eye. I wonder where I'm getting this inflammation from. I'm like, okay, Joey. You trying to say what? I'm passing stuff on to y'all. But inflammation can get in your different parts of your body. That's why y'all see I'm pushing hard, doing my treatments, doing what I need to do if I can get it out my joints, because I don't want it to move in my heart. I don't want it to move to my brain. You know, I want to make sure I get it where it's under control. Okay, so they said this inflammation can push on the uterus, which can inhibit the flow of the urine. Another reason, because a tumor in the prostate could end up pushing on your uterus, which can also impede the flow of urination, disruption of flow, making it weak. Okay. It's just saying, like we're saying all along, you notice if you know your body, you know if you're not using the bathroom like you're supposed to, don't wait and go to the doctor after you can't use the bathroom in a week. Don't do that. Because something ain't right. If you're being used the bathroom knowing during that week, I wouldn't go longer than 2 days. If I don't go between the bathroom between 1 and 2 days, I'm going to the doctor. That's just as simple as that. I ain't gonna wait and go no week later. No. Go immediately. So that was number 3. I'm just gonna read a few more of them. I'm not gonna probably depend on how long they is. Because I have to let's see. Number 4, feeling like your bladder is full or empty. Men who have this number 4. Men who have prostate cancer often feel like they have an increased need to urinate, but when they go to the bathroom, they find that they can only release a little bit of urine. Since the urine cannot be fully empty from the bladder, the sensation that the bladder is still full remains. This is a condition that is known as chronic urine retention. Okay, when you feel like you got the same thing, you feel like you done drunk a lot of coffee or tea or anything like that, and you know your bladder full. Come tell you, when you drink a lot, like I'm drinking this, that's why I stop, because I'll be running to go to the bathroom. If you're drinking a lot of water, tea, sodas, anything, if you sit there and drink, your bladder do get full. And you have to go and release. And if you can't release, something is wrong. But you know your bladder is full. So that's a sign right there. I'm going to read all of them. I'm not doing anything. We got nothing really going on too much. But if you're coming in the chat or you're in the bushes, I'm talking about prostate cancer. I'm honoring my dad and others that dealing with prostate cancer. My dad, he's a survivor. He's a very strong man. I'm so proud of him. Yes, he went on to the doctor because he noticed that about him going to the bathroom. And like I said, if you know your body, you know when something is not right. Our health is our wealth. And I'm just reading some symptoms. I also have shared what is prostate cancer. And talking about bathroom, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom now. Let me go. That's why I stopped drinking that. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to play my dad video till I get back. So I can't sit here and be live and drink because I'll be running to the bathroom. So let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm trying to put this video back up. And then YouTube, I do not own the right to this video. It's for entertainment purposes only. That's why I had to stop drinking.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fear.
I'm back. That's why I say, I know I had to empty that bladder then. You drink a lot, water, anything like that. If you have a healthy bladder and stuff going on, you gonna go. But for the guys, if you notice you can't go after you drink so many drinks, you probably got to get that checked out. So I was just reading the symptoms of prostate cancer. It basically talking about you when you go into the bathroom. If you notice your flow is not like it normally be, get it checked out. But that was my dad. And he's strong. He's a survivor. Yep. And my dad, he drove trucks up until he got in his late 70s. And the only time he stopped driving trucks because, his health. But he know that road now. I always tell him, you know that road now. I had to give it to you. He know that road. He's a truck driver. He know it. And Right now today, he still drive. He doing good. He don't drive trucks, but he do feel like if he have to go somewhere, he drive himself, So I just thank God that, he's done good and he didn't have to go through no surgeries and no chemo and all that stuff. It's harder. It's harder on older people when they have to go through all those treatments and stuff. Yep. So I was just reading some signs, the symptoms of prostate cancer. But like I said, just get yourself checked out. If you see you're not using the bathroom like you're supposed to. My husband, Trick. My husband, Trick. Oh, your husband, truck driver? Okay. Okay. And they have to have, don't they have to keep their health up? Don't they check for, their health? Because that's what my dad, they had to keep him check his blood pressure and different stuff like that. They have to pass that, don't they? Before they can drive them trucks. I think my dad blood pressure kept messing with him. He didn't want to stop. He did not want to stop, but he didn't have a choice because his health was starting, to get to him. But he drove. He was driving buses at one time. He was driving like those big old tractors. My dad, he did a lot of stuff. Okay, another symptom is over 30. Oh, okay. Over 30 years yet. Okay. That's good. Just on. Okay. My brother had one of my brothers wanted to do it. And he was just saying he should have went on. I said, well, it ain't too late, but he probably should have did it when he was younger. But that's great, Sassy. Number 5. And this right here is another serious symptom right here, guys. Blood in the urine. If any guys see any blood in their urine, that's a red flag. That's a symptom you need to get checked out. Blood in the urine is one of the most alarming symptoms of prostate cancer. Is seeing the presence of blood in your urine. The blood can twinge the urine with a pink color, or you could see obvious streaks of red. Blood in the urine is referred to as the hemorrhage. It can be a symptom associated with a number of conditions, and many of them are severe. I remember my husband had got sick a couple of years ago, and this another too. If you see blood in your stool, if you see like a bloody stool, y'all know what I mean? If you see blood in your poop, that is a sign you need to get checked out too. My husband, he had went to work that day. I mean, we thought he had cancer at one time, but he did. He had an infection in his stomach. That's what happened to him. He had an infection in his stomach, and they told him not to take no more Goody powder. I'm telling you, my husband used to take Goody powder. And he'll come through here right now. My husband used to take a Goody powder every day. Powders will eat holes in your stomach. My husband, I'm for real, y'all. Every day, if he had a headache, that's what he was taking. And he said he went to work one day and he almost passed out. And he was losing blood. He was losing blood. And so we had to end up going to the emergency room. And that's what they told him. What that was you had that time? You had an infection one. When they told you had lost that blood. You were losing a lot of blood.
Spicy stuff.
Yeah, but it was an infection.
I'm taking all the good powder.
Yeah, you was taking all them good powder and hot sauce. You still don't want to be eating hot sauce, but you still do it. And that was a real scary moment. But he noticed, you noticed something went right that morning when you went to work, but you didn't think it was.
Yeah, I went to work. I know I had bleed. I seen blood.
You know what I was saying? They said blood in your urine is a sign of prostate cancer.
But I didn't have
it. But you saw blood in your.
The doctor told me it came from taking all the good powder.
But it wasn't in your urine?
It was in my bowel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had an infection in your bowel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He had an infection. That was scary. We were thinking you had cancer. Yeah, he made it through that. So he don't take no more good powder, but he still eat that hot sauce. And like ibuprofen, I can't take ibuprofen because it messes with my stomach, and that's what all they was giving me for pain at one time. I mean, I was every time I had a pain, they would give me a 800 milligram ibuprofen because I'm telling y'all, a lot of those doctors don't like to give you pain pills because they feel like some people. I hate to say this. Some people sell those pills. Either they try to make profit off those pills or they get addicted. And people know that, which we have a little small town, right? And people just about know everybody, just about know what people do, or know if somebody going to the doctor. Then I use a cane when I walk, so people be assuming that I'm a walking drugstore, even though I do have my medication. I had people come up to me to my do you have any pain pills? I'm like, nope. So you don't get no hydrocodone? I said, If I do, I'm not finna get them. You think I'm finna go to jail for these people? You can go to jail behind that stuff. But people be wanting that. I tell y'all, people be wanting them pills. They be want to pay money for them. I had a guy tell me, I give you some for them. I pay for them. Like, I don't have that. I need my own medication. But people will ask you that because there's just how some people are they get addicted to those pills. But I'm not finna get these people no pills. I don't take no medicine with pain and I barely have a headache. Oh, you don't? But yeah, I can't take ibuprofen. Thank you, Sassy. You're still here with me, girl. Thank you. Yeah, he don't supposed to take good powder. And my husband used to pull out a good powder every day. He ain't telling no story every day. I'm like, I can't take stuff like that. I can't take good powders or BCs. I don't know. Like it seemed like to me when I used to try to take them, like they were like they weren't going down or something. But I don't take that. I'm allergic to penicillin. I don't take penicillin. But I had an allergic reaction to that. I don't take ibuprofen because it was eating at my stomach. Remember, I went to the doctor for my stomach. They told me it was coming from those pain. I can't take that and naproxen. Because that's what I was on, naproxen, ibuprofen, tramadol. I've been on pain medication for the last 7-8 years. But it have messed my stomach up. So now I don't take pills. I can do injections now. So that's why I was having stomach issues too, along with IBS. So it's a lot of stuff I can't take now. I just don't deal with it. I wait until I get my injections, or I might take some prednisone now. Them things blow you up. They give you that for infections, and those are antibiotics and stuff like that. But yeah, if any guys see any blood in their urine, that is a sign of blood in their bowel. Make sure you go to the doctor. However, if any associated with prostate cancer, definitely worsen. Blood in the urine usually develop during advanced stages of prostate cancer, and immediate medical attention is necessary. Okay, let me see what Sassy said. But hold on. Because I'm reading on my phone. I got my computer on. BC eat the liner. Yep. Yeah, it do. Do what they told my I be telling my brother that. I got one brother just so hard head. He is so hard. I be like, boy, you better start taking out on DC. Do he said that? Do my brother gonna tell me? I gotta die from something. I'm like, boy, sit down. I be telling you. I be telling you, you better stop taking all them BC. You see how them good pilot did early? This boy gonna tell me he gotta die from something. He's so silly. He's so silly. I'm like, okay, keep on taking them, yeah. You know, he be having them hangover. Be having them hangover, then be popping out them BCs and stuff. So but he gotta die from something. I'm like, go to sit down somewhere. I tell you. That one brother there, he do not like going. I got 5 brothers. That one there, he do not like to go. I'm just gonna tell you, he don't like to go. That's the one would be with me all the time. He gonna tell you what happened to him. Hey TNT, how you doing? Talking about prostate cancer. I was just sharing about my dad. Is a survivor. He's done good, and I was just talking about the different signs of the different symptoms of prostate cancer. How you been doing? I know you've been dealing with a lot lately. I know you've been having to deal with your when I go back to the doctor, I'm gonna let the doctor check this. They said inflammation in my joints. And some of my joints have started to clear up since I've been taking treatments and changing my foods and stuff. But it's still so in that joint right there. It's still like it's still flame. So when I go back to the doctor, they may have to do some x-rays on it. But it's good to see you. Yes, my cousin yesterday had passed away. I'm not doing well. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm sorry to hear about that. Prayers for you and your family. I know I seen your video earlier. I think it must have been yesterday. I shared it. Like you had eat some French fries and something. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, TNT. Prayers for you and your family. Yeah, I was just sharing about prostate cancer, and prostate cancer is one of them cancers. If you go on and catch it, prostate cancer it's a survival rate. They can if it caught early, they can treat it. That's for any cancer. But once you just don't go see about yourself and just say, oh, no, it's okay, it ain't nothing. It's not good to ignore a lot of stuff. That's why I didn't ignore when I had that tumor on my neck. I listened to my doctor and I went on and let them remove it. Our guys, they like, oh, it ain't nothing. It ain't too much. But we have to encourage our brothers, our husbands, our uncles, our dads to see about themselves. Don't wait until something happens. I'm telling you, I be telling my husband to go to the doctor. He'll be, he used to be time he didn't want to go. But when he started dealing with that blood pressure and all that, he go. He had that little knot on his neck that day. He thought it was just a little bump, but it turned out to be like a cyst. They had to end up giving him something to lance it. Because they told him you don't want that to get infected. So he got that taken care of. I said, but me, I know I stay at the doctor. I stay at the doctor. I'm telling you, I pay my visits. I'm telling you, I do. Well, you're not married yet? Okay. Okay. But yeah, we have to encourage them, like when it's time to get their exams, because some men will just brush stuff off. So right here, I've just talked about if they see blood in their urine, that is a sign. And if you're having problem using the bathroom, urine, that's also an issue. And they said prostate cancer because the tumor that associated with the disease can bleed. It can also be associated with damage to uterus, kidney, bladder, or urine, which prostate cancer may spread to an advanced stage. If you notice the appearance of blood in your urine, please schedule a prostate exam. Anything like that, don't hesitate. Go see about yourself. Okay. Yeah. Look, they get my share of co-payments, and I got my share of bills. Believe me. So this is number 6. If you see blood in your semen, men, if you see blood in your semen, please go to the doctor. If there's anything more alarming than finding blood in your urine, it's finding blood in your semen. Semen is a fluid that is released during. Around this girl talking about everything today. I'm a wellness channel. If you see blood in your semen, it's a fluid that is released during ejaculation. It contains sperms and other fluids that are predominantly released by the prostate gland. All that it come from your prostate. You see something in your that, go see about yourself, guys. Go see about yourself. If the prostate is disease with cancer, blood can mix with the semen. Yep. This can happen when the tumors that are associated with the disease advance and start to bleed. However, while blood in the semen may be a sign of prostate, there are several other conditions that can lead to appearance of blood in urine, or if the cause cannot be found as not a sign of anything serious. However, if you notice pink, red, brown, or semen, you should schedule an appointment with your doctor and have a prostate exam to rule out cancer. Any guys listening to this, oh, okay. Girl, I got plenty of. And guys that listening to this stream, if you notice something in your semen, if it's not the color it's supposed to be or whatever, go to doctor. And this is just for education. I'm not here to diagnose anyone. I'm not here to tell nobody what to do with their body, what they shouldn't do with their body. This is commentary. This is awareness. This is what I do over here. I share. I talk about it. What I talk about is stuff that happened in my own life. Like my dad got prostate. My mom is dealing with early symptoms of dementia. I did share a video on that, probably share some more information on that before the month over with. I just try to bring awareness to different topics of the month when I'm well myself. When I'm going through something, y'all just probably get videos or whatever. But lately, I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do and, just taking one day at a time. And that's what we got to do, guys. We are the ones that got to take control of our own health and our own body and stuff like that. We can't wait for nobody else to do it for us. We have to do it ourselves. So shout out to everybody that's working on themselves for themselves. Shout out to y'all. And shout out again to Sassy. She got her 1K, y'all. I know she probably one day probably gonna want to get monetized. I wish you much success with that. Probably gotta, work on her hours now. But you'll get there. Yes, my grandma had dementia as well. Yeah, my mom, she has the early signs, and I talked about that a couple, several times. I probably do a stream more about it next week. But yeah, I was just reading some of the different signs of prostate cancer. If you notice any of those things that I have talked about, please go to your doctor. I know a lot of men be scared to go to the doctor. A lot of men, I'm just saying, a lot of men have so much pride and macho. They'll shake things off like, it ain't it's all right. Because that day when my husband got sick a couple months ago, when he was like he couldn't hardly breathe, he didn't want to go. He did not want to go. Welcome in. Who is that? Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. He didn't want to go that night when my husband got well. He didn't want seemed like he could hardly breathe. He didn't want to go. My daughter's an RN. She was like, Daddy, you better go on. He was having shortness of breath. He didn't want to go. So I kept on saying, then I was, seeing him like that was kind of making me panicky, because I have a panic attack. And I'm like, then my daughter was like, can't you have both of y'all going to the emergency room? Now, to my dad, go before you get mama upset. And he went on, but sometimes I have to get on him. Sometimes I have to be like, you need to go on to the doctor now. Then sometimes he'll just go on. Welcome in. Let's see what your name is. Are you new? I'm talking about prostate cancer. I was just talking about some different symptoms that if you notice any type of different symptoms about you going to the bathroom, if you see any blood or anything like that in your urine or in other parts of your body, make sure you check that out. Welcome in all the new people. Don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe. What is it? Ramino, are you new? Welcome. Yeah, I'm just talking about some awareness over here. I'm talking about prostate cancer. My dad is a survivor, and I was putting up blue hearts to honor the ones with dealing with prostate. Let's see what you were saying, TNT. Well, I have to take a call right now. Okay, TNT, it was good seeing you. Welcome in, Romero. Do you know anything about prostate cancer? Are you a guy? That's what I was over here talking about, prostate cancer. Do you like going to the doctor? Do you go get your checkups and things like that? And I was just trying to encourage our guys, if you're at the age where you need to get your stream for your colonoscopies, your prostate, your colon, even men have breast cancer. If you at the age where you're supposed to get all those streaming done, it's best to get those streaming done. Early detection does save lives. I'm from Georgia. Where are you from? Now, if you're going to come in and be positive, you're not going to be a troll, are you? I allow people in my chat, but if you start trolling and being disrespectful, we give people the boot over here. So I'm going to let you hang around, long you're being positive. Do you have a channel? I live in Georgia. Where are you from? So I was just reading the different symptoms of having prostate cancer. Number 7, pain in your back. I remember my dad said his back was hurting. He was saying he was having problem with the bathroom. There are different signs, like some of the signs I have read, some of the signs I read, my dad went through some of those things, but that was like when he first found out he had prostate, but now he's doing good. He didn't have to take no type of chemo. Only thing he had to do is just take a pill. He had to take a pill every day. Long as you go to the doctor and get yourself checked out and get it caught early, because early detections does save lives. They said pain in the back. This is number 7. When I finish reading these, I'm going to be finished. In the later stages of prostate cancer, disease can spread to other parts of the body. Metastatic prostate cancer can spread to the bones, the nerves of the back, as well as the kidney, which are located in the back. Yeah, my dad also had kidney cancer, but he's doing good with that. My dad was fighting 2 types of cancer, kidney cancer and prostate cancer. And today he's okay. He had to have no type of surgery because for the kidney, they had said, he didn't need to go through that. So my dad is a survivor. He's strong. And he listened to his body. He listened to his doctors. And he also be hearing me because I'm like, Dad, what you doing? You all right? You been to the doctor today? You did it? I'm always in his ear trying to make sure that, because I'm that way about myself with the situation I got going on. I'm always trying to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So number 7, pain in your back. Let's see. Okay, right here it said, um, if cancer has spread to your bones and back, the pain you experience will likely be felt in the lower portion of your back. However, it can be felt throughout the back depending on the extent to which cancer has spread. So you have to notice those signs. Sometimes, if you have spread it, you'll feel it in other parts of your body. Prostate cancer can also cause pain in other parts of the body that are not the actual site of the disease. For instance, prostate cancer can cause pain in the back through the back isn't affected by the disease. Okay. So I'm just going to be the last one I'm reading right here. They said it was 12 symptoms, but I only see 7. Okay. But if you have been listening, that the most common if you're not using the bathroom like you're supposed to. And if you see those signs of blood or either in the urine or the semen, pain in your back. And another one is, yeah. See, I had skipped that one. And if you're having pain while you're, ejaculating, something is not right. A decreased amount of it. You see that you normally do a certain amount when you does do that. You notice that it's not coming like a flow like it's supposed to. Probably get that checked out. Pain in the groin. That's number 10. If you are suffering from prostate cancer, you could start to experience pain in your groin area. This is usually a symptom that associated with advanced stage prostate cancer, and it's an addiction that cancer has spread to lymphatic symptoms, which severe. If you have if you notice you having pain in your groin, some people have groin pain, might not know what it is, but anytime, I'm just being honest, if you're having any type of pain anywhere, get yourself checked out. Lymph nodes are located in different parts of the body, including the groin. When prostate cancer spread to the lymph nodes, can become hardened, and that can swell and they can be painful. The lymph nodes and the groins are located in both sides of the upper part of the legs, which prostate cancer spreads to the lymph nodes. So if you having pain in your lymph nodes, in your groin, it might be something going on in your lymph nodes. So that's number 10. I'm about to get finished. Pain in your upper legs. I was just reading some symptoms of prostate cancer. Pain in your upper legs. There are several reasons why pain can develop in your upper legs, such as lifting heavy weight or working too much. However, if you haven't been putting a lot of strain on your upper legs and you are experiencing pain in this area, it could be a sign that you suffer from prostate cancer. I'm just only reading information, but please go to your doctor. So that's number 11. Number 12, fatigue and weakness. Fatigue and weakness are symptoms that are associated with all types of cancer, and prostate is no exception. The cause of weakness and fatigue has to do with the effect the disease has on the immune system. Cancer compromises the immune system. With this symptom is compromised, it is working very hard on trying to combat the illness. Now, when I be getting my treatment every week, they're boosting up my immune system. So that's mean they're giving me a lot of energy. Since I've been on those treatment for the last 4 weeks, I can just tell my energy level has picked up a little bit. I'm not as tired as I usually be. And that's a good thing because, like I said, they're putting vitamins and minerals in my bloodstream through an IV. So number 13 is general. And number 13 is still just talking about the feeling of fatigue, weakness, discomfort. All of these things that I have read is just associated with it. But if you know your body and you know you get your normal checkups and things like that, and if you know it's not, your body is not the way you normal function and things like that, you'll know the red flags. You will know the red flags. Remember the red flags, especially when it comes down to using the bathroom, um, seeing blood in your semen, blood in your urine. Um, those are very severe symptoms. So make sure you get yourself checked out. But that's basically what I want to share with y'all today about prostate cancer. And like I said, it being men, women don't get prostate, but women do get colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, but we don't get prostate. So, my channel, I try to share about different types of awareness. If you've been following me, you can see on my channel, that's basically what I do. I share, I talk about my online business. I do online merch. Like I said, this is a shirt of me and my dad. And this shirt here maybe about, it's like a crop top. It's maybe about 2 years old. Yeah. It's kind of like a beige color, and I got me and dad in the front. And this is one of my favorite pictures of me and him. Like I said, if anybody want any type of custom merch made or want to check out my online merch store, some of the stuff is hooked it up to my store. It's hooked it up to my channel. If anybody need any custom made awareness shirts, the holidays are coming up. I can do birthday shirts. The only thing I just need your design. You can email it to me, stuff like that. And I can make sure I print it. But I do have to get the design and I print it off my computer or phone. So the holidays coming up, I normally do, yes, I got breast cancer awareness shirts too. Next month is breast cancer awareness. And I'll be sharing like I do every year about breast cancer. Sometimes, I was having guests come over. I know Miss April done been over here twice. And I gave her I think she ended up getting a shirt and a mug from me for breast cancer. Anytime I have guests for awareness, I try to give my guests either something from my store, either a shirt, water bottle, a mug, or something like that, sharing awareness for them. If anybody need any custom design, you can email me, the logo or brand. My aprons seem to be very popular. I have a customer that loves for me to design aprons for their holidays and family reunions. Shout out to my sister, Big Baby Panel. I hope she's doing great. She always have got a big order of aprons. She was saying she was going, and she have got hoodies and different stuff like that from me. I'm getting my apron because I did my campaign. I'm doing a campaign of fighting inflammation. So I'm going to get me an apron because when I be trying to cook and meal prep, I need my apron. So I got some fighting inflammation merch out now. And breast cancer awareness merch. So those are some of the things that I got going on. I'm still working toward my goal. I did do the 30-day fighting inflammation. I'm feeling pretty good. It's past 30 days now, so I'm gonna just continue on with it. I said I want to see how I'm gonna be. Try to continue to do it up until my birthday. My birthday is 3 months away. So I'm gonna try to just remain on a flow to my birthday and see how things be. So I go for another treatment in 2 weeks. I was going every week, but they know them co-pays adding up. So they want to, want me to skip around some. I said, that'll be fine. Yep. But other than that, y'all check out my videos. I'm gonna do a recap of what I did for the 30 days. I'm put a video, a picture of all the foods I share. I'll be doing a lot of drinks and smoothies and juices. Oh, soup is about to be soup time, y'all. Them fall soup. Make those big pots of soups because y'all know it's gonna get cool. I'm gonna be doing some soups and I did some salsa a couple of days. Just something, I like when I feel good, I like sharing put my little foods together. I have a list of foods, so I just make the best of it. Some food that I really haven't been eating, I'm eating now, but it's healthy. So for us that I think overall things. Hey Leon, how you doing? Good to see you. Today I was just honoring people with prostate cancer. My dad is a survivor. He's right now he's in remission. He don't have to take no kind of therapy. Only thing he's doing is taking a little pill. I thank God that he's still here in my life. When he first found out, it was kind of rough, but he's strong. He's a survivor, and I just feel good about it. And I'm doing great myself. I'm doing great. I'm hanging in there. I'm still with my journey. I finished my first 30 days. I'm going on. I'm keeping it going, girl. I'm keeping it going. I'm feeling good about myself. So how you been doing? How's your dad? How's your family? Hope everybody's doing great. Yes. And I was just sharing some information about prostate. Like over here, that's what I do over here. I share about wellness. I'm not trying to diagnose anyone. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do with their bodies. I just share information based on real life experiences. So my dad, he's a fighter. He's hanging in there. He's some male dad, but that's my pops. I don't know if you've seen the video in the beginning. That's my dad, and he's doing great. And I was just putting hearts in the chat for people that blue hearts in the chat for the people that fighting or still fighting prostate cancer. Next month, I'll be sharing about breast cancer. And if I have any survivors that want to come up and share their testimony or their journey, they're welcome to come. If I have any survivors in the chat, any guys that going through prostate, if you want to come back and share your testimony, your journey with me, just put in the comments below that you are a survivor and you would like to share. If you want to come in the live stream now and come and share, you're welcome to do so. I'll just drop the link. But that's basically what I do over here. I'm sharing about wellness, whether it's about me or someone in my family. I'm just sharing about what's going on out in the world. Because we know people are fighting this every day. Somebody's fighting prostate cancer. Somebody's fighting breast cancer. Somebody's fighting thyroid cancer. Somebody's dealing with their blood pressure. Somebody's dealing with inflammation. Someone is going through something every day. People might not speak on what they go through, but somebody's going through something. And I be wanting my chat, and I be wanting the people that come over here to let them know you're not alone. If I don't experience some of the things I talk about, my channel, I try to use my channel as a opening, as a platform to let people know I'm here with you. I'm here with you. And I pray that you have better days. And I pray that I continue to have good days. Since I've been starting my treatments and doing things that I need to do for my own mental and physical health, I feel pretty good. And that's how I want to stay. You know, the devil be busy always. There always something to distract you from doing what you need. Let me tell you how that devil will work. When that devil know that you're feeling good, you're doing good, it's gonna be something to try to distract you in some type of way. The devil would do that, but you got to be the strong person and shake him off. Got to shake him off. So you ain't get nowhere today, devil. Because the devil would try you. He will try to try you. But I'm here to tell you, you ain't getting nowhere over here. You know, I have my up and down days, but lately I've been keeping myself up. I'm very confident about where I'm going and how things are going for me. So I was just updating on some things that I'm gonna continue to keep moving forward. You'll probably see more testimony Tuesdays over here. It all depending on what I gotta do this Tuesday. I probably come on. You'll still see some meal preps, and you'll see me still document my journey on what I'm doing and my treatments and things like that. You'll be still seeing some inspiration. I love to try to share motivation and inspiration over here to keep myself motivated along with others. You know, I share some recent current events and different things like that. Uh, I haven't ran across anything lately, but I know it's a lot of, I think it was a shooting. I think I read it was a shooting. I don't know, it's the day of the weekend. And we also got hurricanes. It's hurricane season. You know, take precautions on that. Do what you got to do when your city or state. Hey, Miss Brown, how you doing? Good to see you. I was just honoring my dad today. You know, this month is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm just glad that he's okay. He's full of spunk. He's okay. He have came a mighty long way. Good to see you, Miss Brown. I hadn't heard from you since the last time I talked to you. Have you left yet? But he's doing good, and I was just honoring people with.
How your grandkids? They want to answer the phone.
T and Yana had went somewhere today. I probably went. They back now. They had went to some little.
Call T. She answer her phone.
She might be on the phone. They went to some little jazz festival today. I possibly went with them, but I didn't go. But they done made it back to about it was all right. But it's good to see you, Miss Brown in the chat. I know her from real life. She's always come over and check on. I just happen to see him on your. Oh, okay, yeah. I was just honoring prostate cancer this month, and he is a survivor. How you been doing though? Yeah, I know you were gonna spot that man, that picture, huh? I'm messing with you, proud. You know, this is shirt I had made on me and him that year. Let's see, can I read? Oh, so you did go to New York? Okay, you back home? Miss Brown, her and my dad, they supposed to have had tied the knot. She said she seen his picture. Okay, Miss Brown. Man, you gonna have to talk out loud. So what you said was cold in New York? You didn't stay long, did you? You know, I've been hanging in there. You know, I've been going back and forth to the doctor for that inflammation. They told me I had inflammation all over my body. And so I've been doing treatment for that. I done changed the way I'm eating. Ooh, it's been challenging, but you been out there a month? I remember you said you was gonna go. I didn't know it had been a month. Yeah, it's cold up there. I know that year when we went to Washington. Oh my God. We went to Washington with my son class, and my daughter now going up there next month, I believe. I'm not going with them, but they supposed to be going up there. It was so cold up there that year we went. Ugh. I think I had on some in the clothes that day. And I wasn't going through joint issues back then. I know I wouldn't. I can't stand to be cold. The one thing about me, I cannot stand to be cold. I had that air on a while ago. I had to turn that air off. I can't stand it. These bones be hurting. But that basically what I was doing. I shared the video with my dad today. And I told him, I'm just proud of him. He doing good. He didn't have to take no kind of radiation, no kind of therapy, anything. He didn't have to take none of that. He didn't have to take none of that. And I'm just glad that he didn't have to have no type of surgery. He just be on medication, a pill. But other than that, he good. Tell her to be prepared for the cold. It might snow. She going to Washington. It might snow up there. So you back home now? It's good to see you. I'm going to put me some flowers in the chat for you. Okay. Flowers for Miss Brown. She was the one sent me the gift with the little purse. I got it on my table now. I had to move when my grandbaby come here. Cause he be you. Yeah, she sent me the little purse and the little thing I got with the little purse thing, the little ointment, the little glass thing I sit on my table. Yeah. It's good to see you, but he's doing okay. Me going to catch up offline. I talked to him yesterday. He's in Georgia right now, but I think he's going back next week. You know how that is. But other than that, Miss Brown, everything's going cool, going good. Yeah, it was a teacup set, but it was made like a purse. I like that. I got to get you some. The holidays coming up. So you had to wear a lot of clothes up there? You was prepared for it, or you had to get more clothes while you were there, but you already knew it was going to be cold, right? That's Miss Brown in the chat, everybody. That's another whole story. I can't do that with him. I'm just glad he's just full of spirit. He didn't. It ain't got him down nowhere. That's all I'm saying. He just, how my dad is. I love him, but you know how he is. Oh, you did? Well, that's good. Yeah, but other than that, we doing fine. I just gotta stay on track with my health. Cause my feet, you remember I told you that day when I was talking to you on the phone, I'll tell you how my feet were. My feet had me down for a whole month. I can hardly get around fast like I used to. No way. But this feet had got me so down. I just started letting them folks treat me for it. And man was putting that shock thing on my feet. It ain't got a whole lot better than what it was. But when I walk a long way, like in the morning time, I still can feel it on my heel. But just been doing that Myers cocktail because they try to boost up my immune system. Because I got inflammation all in my joints. And they don't want it to go nowhere else. So I've been doing pretty good. I done shed a few pounds and, just trying to stay on track. That's it. Trying not to let nothing stress me and stuff like that. What I can't deal with, I just have to let it go. You know how I was. My dad going through all the stuff he was going through. It was affecting me mentally, but sometimes, a lot of time when we cannot control something or anything like that, we have to just give it to God and leave it there. You can look, I don't even be proud. I don't even try no more. I just go with it. I said, okay then. You know it. You know I'm well. I know you know I'm well. But that's my pop. Did you ever see this shirt right here? Did this shirt of me and him on that picture? I don't know if you've seen the video. I dedicated the video to him today. I had tagged him on Facebook. He gonna kill me because he like he don't be on YouTube on I don't know. He be strolling, but I had I see your name popped up on Facebook one day. You still got your page? Just pray for me. These days, people are gonna do what they want to do. Yeah, this is what I had put some pictures on today together. Some of the pictures he sent me. But he didn't gain a lot of his weight back. He looking pretty good.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world.
That's my pops. I know you got these pictures. I know you. That his little dog. I had got him that blue shirt. I think I got him that blue shirt he got on, but yeah, he done picked up his weight back. Him and my brother sitting up there. I was both of them got that stomach. Yep. But I told him I'll see him next week. I gotta go back up that way next week. Because I go to the doctor, get treatment every week. But this week, I won't go back to the 9th. But other than that, I'm doing good. And he doing good too. Everybody's hanging in there. And it's good to see you doing good. I'm glad you made it back from New York, Miss Brown. Because you say you was up there while all that cold. Oof. I can I try to stay away from because I had that air on a while ago. I turned that thing off. Yep. What you had for dinner today, Miss Brown? I've been, I had to eat separate food from the family. I had to eat more vegetables and less greasy food, mostly bake. I can't eat all that stuff what cause inflammation. It's been a big change. It's been a big challenge for me, but I'm hanging in there. I had to let that caffeine go, all that stuff. So I'm good. I just did some smothered chicken and some beans. Yep. They said it was supposed to snow. That's why I left. Oh, okay. I'm glad you didn't get caught up there. It normally be snowing up that way, don't it? But it's fall now, so we gonna expect some cold weather soon. I think next month when it normally it's football season too. When the fair season comes, the football season, it's normally be cold. But yeah, that's what I was doing over here today. Just talking about prostate cancer and You know, a lot of guys don't like to go get themselves checked out. But I'm glad my dad, you know, went on to the doctor when he did. And God, you know, his I don't think was as bad as some people I have known. Cause some people be real bad, but I think he got his in time, and that's good. But my daughter had told him, long you go to the doctor when you first find out you got prostate, that it's treatable. It's treatable. But if it get too bad, you know, they have to do other things. But he doing all right. My daughter had shrimp. I don't eat seafood, so I had salad. Oh, your daughter? Oh, talking about for dinner. Oh, okay. Your dad died from it? Wow. Sorry to hear about that. I think you did tell me about that, I believe. Yeah, I know some people from up this way, Blue Hearts for your dad. I know some people from up that way, you know, when it get real bad, but some people live years with it. He all right, Miss Brown. I think his sound messing with him. When I talked to him yesterday, he sounded a little stuffy. You know, because he deal with that sinus real bad. You know, I had the allergy test done, Miss Brown. Ooh, Lord. I don't want to go through that no more. They say I'm allergic to cow milk, white rice, not white rice, white potatoes, the white of the egg, all type of stuff outside. When no folk put that thing on my back was wept up. It was wept up. Woo. I stayed like that up until my anniversary. No, I just celebrated my anniversary the other week, and my back was still wept up a little. I had forgot I was gonna go out with my husband. I had to rub down with that ointment real good. Whew. But when I folks told me I'm allergic to cow milk, I knew I can't drink the cow milk, but I do drink the almond milk and the lactose milk, stuff like that. And the egg now. Uh-uh. No, I did. Oh, you had that done? Uh-uh. It felt like I had stepped into a beehive. That's how I was, Miss Brown. My back had whelps all over. That man told me, the doctor said, you got one of the worst case of allergies I done seen on a person in a long time. Because that's why every year I always get sick when that pollen and stuff come out there. Every year I always, and I sneeze a lot. Oh, you don't do the shot? Ooh. My granddaughter the same way, but they gave hers on her arm. They do the children on their arms. They did mine. They do the grown-ups on their back, but So I supposed to get a allergic shot every week. I told my husband, them folk done poked on me so much. Their arm right here just straight so from what they done put IV. I get IV every week. Well, they didn't put IV in my arm every week, but I'm hanging in there though. Compared to how I was over a month ago, whew, I was in too much pain, Miss Brown, but I'm okay now. I'm getting there. But it's good to see you though. It's good to see you. Mm-hmm. It's good to see you. So your son, everybody doing great up your way? Yeah, I had took my brother up there to see him the other week. They both up there cutting up. Lord Jesus. I don't know who the worst, him or my brother. But we had fun that day though. We had fun. Yep. But I'm gonna get ready to close this out. But it's good to see you, Miss Brown. I remember you told me you was what time is it? I remember you told me you was gonna go to New York. I better get some numb and cream. I didn't try so much stuff. To my for that spot. Yeah, waste that water. I don't go next week. I go week after. Mhm. I don't like the needles, but they be giving me B12. They try to boost up my immune system for the shots. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it done got that from when they put those things on my back. It done got better now, but it took a couple days. It took a couple days for it to clear up real good. But yeah, I had cooked some smothered chicken and beans and some rice. I've been eating brown rice though. Hmm. But yep, I just celebrated my 35th anniversary, Miss Brown. I don't know if you seen my pictures. Yeah, we had went out to eat and stuff. I just stuck to my little, cause they gave me a list of food that I supposed to avoid, and I've been doing right lately. I just gotta stick with it. I gotta stick with it, Miss Brown. It's challenging. I told them kids, I ain't cooking all that food for Thanksgiving. I said, what I'm gonna cook all that for and I can't eat it. They tell mama now that ain't fair. You know, I normally do the dressing and the greens. I'm gonna still cook that. I'm gonna let them deal with the other stuff. I hope my daughter be out that day. My husband talking about some chitlin, honey. I told he can have them. That's good. You still gonna come to Georgia? Still coming to Georgia? Shout out for Miss Brown for coming in the chat. I knew when you saw that picture, you were gonna pop in the chat, Miss Brown. I noticed when you pop in the chat. Oh, you saw that handsome man on my stray day. Oh, y'all a trip. You know my dad stuff serious. I tell you. Y'all are a trip. That's your plan. Okay. Well, let me know you're gonna charge. Are you seeing that handsome thing on that thumbnail day? You got to come and see. I don't know if he on YouTube. I told him I got a channel, but I don't know if he be on it or not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. He probably said something about that video, but he say that. I know he told me, but I know my usually share his age on his birthday, right? So by this year, don't put my age on there. I said, why not the hell? He told me don't share his age, but I share his birthday. I'm like, why not? You don't want nobody to know how old you is? My dad's so serious. I said, it's a blessing, Dad. I think he'll be 83. My mom will be 85 next month. Yeah, my mom be 85. Oh, you talking about the pitch? They was up there cutting up. Ooh. They were cutting up. I'm up there laughing at both of them. He a jokester like my dad. You know, my dad like to share them jokes, right? My brother's the same way. I'm like, ooh, y'all two together. Oh my goodness. That's the one named Willie Jane right now. When I go back up there, probably gonna take all us up there. Oh, you will? That's I know your birthday in April. I remember it's in April now. Yep. But it was good seeing you, Miss Brian. Me, you going to talk again. So y'all okay, right? You and him okay or whatever, whatever. We'll talk all that. I was up there. Well, I talked to him yesterday, but I went by the house. I went by the apartment last week. When I found out Uncle Leroy was here, and he was about gone. You know, I think he had been here for a week, but I didn't get a chance to see him. Cause when I go get that treatment, I be tired. I be tired. cause they be sticking that thing in my arm, and I be resting. Cause I go up there. When I go up there, I go like twice a week to the doctor, and I just end up staying there with my daughter, right? And cause I had supposed to went by my dad, how he was looking for me. I was, Dad, when I get that shot, shoot, I go to sleep. My child be like, what they be putting in that IV? It ain't nothing but some vitamins and minerals and stuff to help with my immune system. But I've been getting some good rest lately. Because I used to be real irritable, agitated. I used to be real tired. But everything seems to be falling in place right now. So I just got to continue to take one day at a time. Mm-hmm. That's what you say. Yes, we are. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see that I overlooked some. But anyway, you guys, I've been chit-chat with Miss Brown. Miss Brown was almost my stepmom, and she have treated me the same since I first met her. I haven't met her in person, but I know who she is. I was going to call you, but I always check. Yeah, I've been on here today just sharing about prostate and talking to the guys. And, like I said, a lot of our guys don't like to go to the doctor. A lot of men always wait until something happens. They always brush things off. Like my husband, he didn't like to go to the doctor. Sometimes he still don't be want to go. But then now, if you don't go to the doctor, you can't get your prescriptions filled. They'll tell you quick, especially when it's time for you to get a prescription filled. They'll be like, you got to go back to your doctor and they'll refill your prescription and stuff like that. He don't like to go, but he go. He just got his checkup. I think I'm going to get the flu shot. Do you get the flu shot, Miss Brown? A lot of people get it. A lot of people don't. Do you get the flu shot? I prayed about it because last year I didn't get it. I still got a cold last year. But I remember that year I had got that flu. Oh my God. I don't want to go through that no more. I'm talking about some aching. My body really hurt it that day. Those couple of days. What you were saying, Miss Brown? What you say? But I told my dad I see him when he get back. He'll be gone back to he going back to South Carolina, so he'll be back in a week. Oh, so you don't take none? No, they don't like to go. It's flu season and that COVID is still out there too. So I'm trying to see if any of my members live or anybody that was in the chat live. Let's see. Miss Key been over there cooking up something today. She been over there cooking up some. No, nobody else live, as far as I know. But anyway, I just came on to share about prostate cancer and the importance of getting those screenings. Next month is breast cancer awareness. I took a mammogram last year, so I'm not due for another one right now. I'm not due for a colonoscopy until probably when I'm 44. Probably when I get 60, probably. I'll be 57 this year, but next year. I think you have to go every 10 months, 10 years, 10 months. think I had got one when I was 44, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49, 51. I probably due for one now. Probably when I go get my checkup, my doctor probably gonna tell me, like she told my husband, it's time for another colonoscopy. It's been almost 10 years now since I had one done. I didn't realize it was that close. So they want you to normally get a colonoscopy every 10 years. After you get your first one, they want you to come back and get your next one every 10 years. So, yeah. Yeah, but other than that, my mom, yeah, I had made this a couple of years ago. I postman got him a shirt, but at the time I didn't get. I got him I made my dad a mug, but it got me and his picture on it because I know he drank coffee a lot. But I said I was maybe for Christmas or something. I probably get him. I made this in the shop right now. You remember? I still got a little shirt thing going on. I still make aprons and do little stuff. Whenever people need stuff, I do it. The holidays coming up, I try to do the stockings and the shirts and stuff like that. But I think I made him a mug with this picture on it. And when his wife was living, when Piola was living, I made her a breast cancer cup. Yep. I made that for her. You still got the stuff I made for you, Miss Brown? The apron and the cup. Miss Brown, one of my top customers. I remember when I first started my shirt business, she was in bags. She bought she bought me out that year. So I thank her for it. That's what I was doing, them big bags back then, before I got with the people I'm in now. They have bags, but they don't be big as the one I made that
I can't do you a tea.
Yeah, I gotta call Junior. I ain't talked to my son in a couple of days. How you doing?
You know,
He up the tea house?
I think so. Hey, I'm about tips.
Huh, you know I'm still lying to me. You about tipsy. You watching the football game?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sure you say me, Brown. Yeah, I told they went to like a blues festival today, a jazz festival. I probably went, but I ain't go. I didn't feel like going back up there. She talking about it was more for our ages. That's what y'all talking about. A lot of them up there. Oh, I'm like, go ahead.
What?
They went to that jazz festival today. I probably went with them, but I didn't go.
Who said something?
Y'all talking about it was a lot of people at our ages. Oh yeah.
I called her. She went on the phone.
Them children don't answer them phones.
Can't tell where's the phone.
Miss Brown in the chat. My husband said, hey, Miss Brown. Yeah, I remember you got all them bags. I know I made you a shirt. You got a mug, a cup. I think you got a little teddy bear too, there. I'm getting back into design and stuff like that now. Yep. I got some breast cancer awareness shirt. Ooh, my hand itchy. You ready to get some money, Miss Brown? Somebody send me a super chat then. Is I finna get some money? Somebody finna send me some? Oh. I guess I'll let this go and carry on out to this other hour. I probably just play the video. Yeah, thank you, Miss Brown. Oh, you want me to tell? Okay. So y'all okay, right? I will.
Cowboy from the lose again.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Cowboy, who a Cowboy fan? Cowboy, my husband's like Cowboy finna lose again. They ain't doing nothing in now. You know, I don't know nothing about no football. Oh, did he? It was good seeing you. You take care of yourself, Miss Brown. You know, if you definitely need to talk, you know how we do. Yeah, you say you have to look on YouTube before you make a call. No, I have not seen your hot sauce. Lord have mercy. You might not need it. You can't find. He loved the Cowboy. He said, but they ain't doing that. He asked me about hot sauce. He know he don't need. He know he really don't need it, but he be eating it. What?
Cowboy finna lose again.
Cowboy finna lose again. You sad?
Yeah.
He love himself some football. He love himself some Cowboys. They lost last week, didn't it? But what's it called? Lost last night, didn't it? Did Georgia lost last night?
Yeah. Alabama beat Georgia. I was just tell Mike about that. I didn't tell him.
I thought you had already ate. You just not eat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all got to tell Mike.
Lord, he said. He sad about them Cowboys, y'all. Because he be doing the football pool sometimes. I don't think he played this week, though. But sometimes he'll bet on the game or whatever. But his team is the old football.
Microwave working?
Hey, McKee, I'm still here. Miss Brown came in the chat. What I cooked today? I cooked some smothered chicken and some beans and had some rice. I saw what you cooked over there.
Microwave ain't working.
It probably ain't plugged up.
It's on.
I saw those beans and sausage you cooked, McKee. Now I can eat that. I had some of that before. You've been cooking up some of that. You had some macaroni cheese. You remember Miss Brown, don't you, McKee? She saw that handsome man on my stream. That's the only time she pop in the chat when she see my daddy picture. Mm-hmm. I be on to Miss Brown now. She was the one got me that pretty little tea set with the cup made like a purse. Look, she saw that handsome man on my about. I saw your daddy picture. I know. You been live today, Miss Key? Or you been doing videos? I'm gonna finish out this little hour here. Then I'm finna get off of here. She said she's just coming back from New York. I know it. She said it's cold up there. What, Miss Brown? Miss Brown, you know I'm telling the truth. Look out, Big Key. Look, Big Key. I showed her this video right here, right? I showed her the video. I got all those pictures. I said, I know you do. I thought.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road, and you face the world.
Big Brown, you know, man, you good. We good. We are, we gonna always be good. Like I said, I think you would have made a great stepmama. And just by knowing you from how we have met, 'cause I met you through my dad, through my auntie, really. And y'all helped me with my business. And I'll never forget that. I didn't know you was the one he was talking about until later on I found out you were the one. But I think you would have made a good one. I like the picture of him standing up with him wearing that black suit. What black suit? I don't think I got that picture, do I? It ain't in that video, is it? Every time he goes somewhere, he send me a picture. I forgot to put the one where he had on that leather jacket. He had on a black leather jacket. Yeah. But I do appreciate you, Miss Brown, for real, though. For a lot of people, I'm not going to say a lot of people go through personal stuff like, be friends or you have a relationship. If you don't have a relationship, they seem to not to be want to take up with their family. But I don't know. I always say I don't have nothing to do about, what went on or what didn't go on. Or long you and him respect one another, y'all okay. That's what mattered to me, And I'm glad that me and you still good. So you already know that. So yeah. Yeah, that I had some smothered chicken. I think I got a video on it. And yeah, thank you for being a member. Miss Miss Brown need to be a member. She need to be a member. Thank you, Miss Key. She can just come on when I talk about my dad. It'll be fine. We'll leave it Brown alone. Oh, I be saying to myself, I don't think she know. I don't know. The lady, I don't think she peeping in my chat. Oh, yeah. I'm just having fun. Thank you, Miss Key. I appreciate you. You keep pushing over there. You said this week you're going to try to stay off that coffee. That's right. Mickey, you know you ain't going to want to put that coffee down that week. You might put them that ginger ale down, but you love your latte. What they call that? Cause y'all like going to that place too. What that place y'all be going to, that latte? Y'all love to drink down too. And they love to tell me, Grandma, you're not supposed to be having that. Ugh, I got a bump in my ear. I think it's so. Ooh. You remember Mickey? She still be cooking up some over there, Miss Brown. I just looked over there and saw that macaroni and cheese. Ooh, she ready for the Mickey ready for the holiday, Miss Brown. She ready to cook that dressing and all that stuff. She ready for it. I gotta get that out of my ear. Ooh. But my husband told me he wants some chitlin for Thanksgiving. Yeah. He just like my dad. My dad told me he ain't no chitlin in a while. He said he ain't ate none in a while. Did I see a super chat? Ooh, I did. Mickey, you showing out right now. Oh. I want to see your food. My husband always be bringing stuff in here that he know I can't eat. He come showing me a oatmeal pie. This is my super chat. I think Mickey like to hit his song there. Thank you, Mickey. I thought I seen a super chat. A super chat. I did. I got a super chat. So thank you. I thought I seen a super chat. A super chat. I did. I got a super chat. So thank you. Thank you, Miss Key. Miss Brown, you better hit that button down now. Miss Brown, hit that $sign down now, Miss Brown. But that's my little song right there. When somebody give me a little donation, that's just my appreciation song. Thank you, Miss Key. I do appreciate you. I'm messing with you, Miss Brown, but you can hit that $sign if you want to. We don't do big dinners on our for real. We don't do big dinner on or for the holidays. We just do Sunday dinner. Chitlins are high. Yeah. Oh, so y'all don't do Thanksgiving dinner, Miss Brown? He always be one. So he gets maybe if he don't eat them at Thanksgiving, he'll eat them at Christmas. He get them for either one. He don't eat them for both holidays. I don't clean them. When he eat them, he the one clean them. I don't deal with them things. He don't need them, Miss Brown. He on all that blood pressure medicine. My dad said he ate none in a while. And you know how my dad is about them. But he ain't none. But thank you for the super chat. This right here go toward the membership. Go toward the monthly thing. Once I make $100, they'll send it to me. And that's the thing about YouTube. You got to make $100 before they can send it to you. I told him to get Aunt Bessie. Who is that? Oh, you talking about the one, they don't be that dirty. He be getting some kind, but them things, they buy, shoot. I think the last time I priced those things, they about $17 or $18, $20 a bag. They high, but they have been higher. Big Key, you saw my short video this morning. I cooked the egg without the white part that morning. Yesterday, yeah. Yesterday I drained the white off the egg. Got the egg. I put a hole in the egg and I let the white came out. Because they said I can't eat the white, right? But they turned out pretty good. But I'm gonna buy me this little thing I saw where I could drain the egg. The white part, you can tell the white part was missing. But I put it on a breakfast sandwich, toast. Was it yesterday or this morning? I think it was this morning. Oh, okay. So you don't eat them, Miss Brown? You don't eat them? I'm gonna do something for Thanksgiving. I'm trying to see what and what. I'll probably be up that way to my daughter's house and stuff. You saw it. Girl, I had to Big Key. I had to drain it. Oh, okay. So y'all, what about Christmas? You don't do no Christmas dinner either? A lot of people don't. I know a lot of people don't celebrate Halloween. Some people don't do Christmas, Thanksgiving. Girl, I'm still here. Hey, Live Pride. But I'm finna get ready to go. Miss Brown came in here talking. Miss Brown came in here. Miss Brown supposed to be my stepmom, y'all. Miss Brown has supposed to be married my dad. And I know her offline. Seen that handsome man on that street. Miss Brown came up in him. How you doing, Lion Pride? Lion Pride, one of my members. Thank you, Lion Pride, for being one of my members. But today I just been sharing about prostate cancer. I'm happy my dad is doing well. I'm glad he didn't have to do no type of treatment. He just have to take, medication, but he's doing good. He's looking more and more like himself every day. He's strong. Miss Brown know him now. She know he's something serious. And she almost was my stepmom. I told her I think she would have made a good stepmother. Like I said, her and my dad, they okay. And I told them glad she didn't let what went on with them cost of our friendship. We still good. Oh yeah, I saw you was in here earlier. Yeah. Oh, I look like him. Okay. Oh, y'all would have been married 5 years. Yeah. Child. That he's sincere. He's sincere. I remember he told me about you, Miss Brown. And she was the one sending me all that nice stuff. Like she was the one sent me the little teacup and the cup, little teacup with the spoon. Remember that day I showed that? She sent me some flowers. She always thinking about me. Like I told her, she would have been a good stepmother. We talk offline. I hadn't heard. I hadn't seen in the chat for a while. No, I tell her this every time. One time I see her when I be talking about my dad. She said she be in the bushes, so she be one of the ones in the bushy line pride. But when she saw that handsome man popped up, she said, I'm finna come in this chat today. I love you, Miss Brown. I really do. And I'm glad that me and you, she do. But I love you, Miss Brown. I'm glad that me and you good. And, yeah, you sent me those rainbow flowers. Yeah, they were so beautiful. I remember. Because a lot of people, when they deal with your parent and things don't go the way, that you want them to go, they don't have to deal with the kid. They don't have to deal with their children. But me and you, we good. Because I always, that go for anybody. I don't have nothing to do with people's personal life, what they do. As long as y'all respect one another, we fine. But Lion Pride, I don't know if you connected with Lion Pride, Miss Brown. She does a lot of fitness over there. She walk and talk. She share wellness also. She do a little everything over there. She one of my members over here also. And we stay connected with one another. She said I favor my dad. Do I favor my dad, Miss Brown? You ought to know now. You ought to know. I'm gonna leave you alone, Miss Brown. If my dad would have popped up in this chat, I swear, I'll be like, I told him I got a YouTube channel and I sent the video to him. That's my papa. Miss Brown know I'm a daddy's girl. She know that. But anyway, Miss Brown, I done been on here 3 hours. Y'all know I'm feeling good. But y'all know, like we say, when that conversation be good, we don't like to. You think so? I'm gonna let my dad video play on out. Miss Brown, this gonna bring back memories, huh? You see, you got all the pictures anyway, so you okay, Miss Brown? For real? I mean, me and you have talked, but I know y'all had a special relationship going on, and But I'm glad to know that me and you still good, and that ain't gonna never change. That ain't gonna never change. So I appreciate you. I appreciate all the ones that do come over. Like I said, we do have to encourage our fathers, brothers, nephews, uncles. When it's time to get those streams, prostate string. I know you good. I love you, Miss Brown, okay? I do love you, and I appreciate all the things you have done for me. The holidays coming up, so I ain't forgot about you. But yeah, the purpose of this live to honor my dad. I was honoring him with blue hearts. I was honoring all the ones that are out there fighting and still fighting. The only thing I say when we get ready to end this, let's continue to keep taking care of ourselves, do what we need to do. I feel good about the journey I'm on, and the ones like Lion Pride, Miss Heaton, I'm out for the last month. They know how I was, but I'm starting to get back to myself. That pain You know, I deal with chronic pain. When that pain get to bother me the way it was doing, I can't really concentrate and think like I wanna. But since I've been doing my treatment, since I have been, I'm not an emotional eater like I was, and I'm avoiding the foods that was giving me inflammation. It's been hard, y'all. My husband walking through her now with oatmeal pies and all this stuff. I be telling him, just go. Because I got to stay off sugar for a while. And, but I'm doing great. I get me a yogurt or banana or apple, orange. I'm fine. I mean, my body, I'm getting adjusted to all this different stuff now. So, but get ready to end this. Thanks to everybody that came over. And thank you again, Miss Key, for the super chat. I do thank you. Shout out again for my members. Thank y'all for your membership. Thank y'all for everyone who tuned in today. Let's continue to take care of ourselves and do what we need to do. And whoever's out there doing whatever to better themselves, shout out to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Look at you with your willpower. Yeah, I had to, Miss Brown. You know how I was when my dad first went through all this, and then he got in other situations he was in. You even told me it was getting the best of me. That stress had got the best of me. It really did. And when things started to work out for him a little better, I started getting better. I had to learn. I had to let go of that stuff because it wasn't doing me no good. I was crying. I was stressing. I was just, you know what I was going through about that. But things starting, some of the situation haven't gotten better, but his health-wise, he's doing much better. And I'm glad that he's back in Georgia. I don't have that for to go see him. Yeah. Maybe that, Lord, that what? When you lost 50 pounds about my daddy. Cause he went through an ordeal, Miss Brown. He did go through an ordeal. You lost that game. Cause I'm an emotional eater. But I had to stop. I had to just I just had to just I really had to say, look, I can't deal with this. I gotta let go and let God. Long as he doing all right, he doing what he's supposed to do. But you know how he am, at Brian. He get in his way. His way. Can't tell. I'm just gonna tell you. Some men like that. You can't tell them nothing. What about him? Some men you just can't tell nothing. Can't be telling my husband the same thing sometimes. Because they want to be right. My husband might come up here in a minute when I say that. But they do, y'all. Y'all know men think they supposed to be right. And we said we right too. But you have to come to common ground with, look, you got to listen at somebody. So he's doing good, but you know how people can be in their way. He wasn't them kind. My dad wasn't okay. You can't tell that. But okay, Dad. He told one time, Amy, you ain't my mama. He be saying, no, Amy, you ain't my mama now. You act like you my mama. I said, no, Dad, I just want you to be okay. That's it. But he all right. I love him so much. But this me and him, this is my favorite picture of me and my dad. So I put it on a shirt. Yep, that's my favorite picture of me and him. He had came and visited me. This picture here is after I had my surgery, my thyroids and everything removed. I was so pale today. He surprised me, came and visited me. I looked so pale on that picture. And I think my scar is still fresh on my neck. But my dad, he came. I don't want to get emotional, but he came up there. He came on and seen me that day. After they had told him about the cancer scare and stuff. Yep. He told me that. He told you that one time. Yeah, he tell me that all the time. Oh, she my mom now, y'all. She acting more like my mama now. I said, no, I'm not, Dad. No, I'm not. But I'm finna get over here. I like, ooh. That bike tensing up. I'd have been on here 3 hours. But anyway, I enjoyed everybody. Live prayer. Who live? Anybody live? Y'all make sure y'all stay connected. Support one another the best way you're able to. Thanks to everybody who did come in today. And I love my dad. He's strong. One thing that I do love about my dad, he don't give up easily. He do not give up easily. Hey, Frank, how you doing? I've been calling y'all men's out today. I said, where my men's at today? As I forgot today football. I said, I forgot today football. My husband mad about the football game again, Frank. I said, Lord, you mad about the Cowboy? I was because I've been in here talking about y'all men today, like, like I always talk about the prostate, because my dad, because it's prostate awareness month, and my dad is a survivor. And, I was just sharing the importance of it. And I said, where my guys at? Y'all scared to come here and talk about them colonoscopies? I know you had one. Because Cecil said Frank had his. I said, yeah, he sure did. And I said, I forgot today is football day. You ain't watch football today? You mad at your team too? Ernest in there mad now. He came through here. The Cowboys ain't doing nothing. I'm like, really? He thought you was on somebody. Tell him Cowboys ain't doing nothing again. But anyway, I'm finna end this for real. I done sat here long enough. You know, I sit down a long time. I can't get up. It's time for me to get up now. But thank y'all for coming on. Your team lost again, Frank. Lord. Your team lost again. But we had Miss Brown. She's my real life. She's just like a mother to me. Her and my dad, I have shared this before. She said her and my dad had got married. They would have been married 5 years. And I told her I think she would have made a good stepmom. She's a sweet lady. She always sending me stuff, surprising me. We still got the relationship, even though her and my dad, they're not together, but we still, we still good. So thanks to everybody that did come over. Good to see you, Frank. I was just telling everybody about the prostate. So have you turned 50 yet, Frank? Have your doctor did the prostate? Oh, I'm gonna go and watch Bars. I think it's Bars and Ruth. Have you did your prostate screening yet? I think they start giving the prostate screening at 50 and 45. Have you got yours yet? I know you did the colonoscopy. That's when they have to next year. Okay. My husband was talking in the line. He said, he ain't like that. He ain't like that. That's when they have to go back down. My friend Frank in the chat, he said his team, the Ravens ain't, he's still mad about them. Yeah, they loud too? Yeah, they loud today. They're loud too. You hear Frank? He said, what's the name of the team? Baltimore. How many they allowed? 3. How many Cowboys allowed? 2. It might be on the way to 3. Oh, so the Cowboys and the Ravens both from lost games. Oh, Lord. You hearing Frank? So you got to get yours done next year. He said the Cowboy finna lose, about to lose now. He mad. He done went in there and got an oatmeal pie looking at me. I'm like, man, go with that oatmeal pie. I can't eat that. Look, he can eat with his emotion high. There ain't nothing gonna happen to him. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here. Maybe they'll win the next time. Maybe the Ravens will win, the Cowboys will win the next time. But yeah, I was just saying, we got to encourage our guys that who are old enough to get those streams, because they start from 45 up until 50. If you're at the age where you're supposed to get your stream done, get them done. Don't wait until something happens to get them done. It's best to be prepared, and early detection does save lives. So thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna let my dad video play on out. This is my dad. Thank God. God is good. He's still here with us, a survivor. He is a survivor of prostate cancer and kidney cancer. So to all the survivors out there, may God continue to bless each one of you. Uh-oh. I put a dollar sign. Y'all continue to have a blessed night. And good to see you, Frank. I know you probably getting close to getting ready to have your screening because you just did the colonoscopy. So I think they do those like a couple years or maybe a year after. Y'all, you enjoy the movie, Frank. I'm finna go watch Bars and Ruth. I think they were the name of it. But let me change this right quick. Y'all continue to have a good night. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged. And always stay what? Prayed up. So let me change this out right quick. And thank y'all for tuning in. Miss Keith, thank you again for the super chat. And I'll see y'all if nothing doesn't go on. Next week, I'll be still, I'll see y'all some next week sharing different stuff on my channel. I'm still on this journey. I'm going to continue to keep doing what I need to do to get where I need to get on this journey. So on that note, peace. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thanks for joining. Have a good week. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Bye-bye. I thought I seen a super chat. A super chat. I did. I got a super chat. So thank you.